Yeah.
The Zaxby's Chicken Philly is back. It's got the sauce.
Oh, man. The other window is open.
In the show.
Oh, man. They got some free pub right there. Welcome in. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Format Podcast Live Wednesday night edition. Oh, this might end up being a wild one. It's already off the rails.
Oh, man. We know where his mind was at, y'all. We know where his mind, his soul, his stomach is definitely at right now.
I ate before this, man. This is just a, what do you call it? That was one of the ads because I had another window open. Oh, my goodness. All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Transformer, what's good, my man?
Man, not much, brother, man. Just doing my thing. Had a lot of yard work today to deal with, man. So a little winded.
Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes you got to do that stuff. Sometimes you got to knock it out. What's up, Edward? Oh, man.
Light skin, brother.
Yeah, you know that, man. This dude be harassing me about Tatum all the time. I'm like, look.
Oh.
I'm like, he's not going to be the face of the league. Let it go. Just let it go. But we'll get to that. We will talk about Tatum in depth. But before we get to that, you all know what time it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And write it down, put it in your phones, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. All right. But that's not tonight. But we do have we got some pretty interesting topics here for y'all. So it's going to be an all NBA show, y'all.
What?
First time in a while we've done that. I know.
That's different.
I miss football so much, man. Oh my gosh. Edward, you said that. I didn't say that, man. You said that. But we got some good we have some good topics for you guys tonight. We talk about, of course, the game the other night between the Mavericks and the Lakers, followed up by Golden State, and they're a bit surprising, at least to me. Maybe not to some others, but to me they are. And we'll talk about the topic of the night, main topic of the night, Jayson Tatum, and he's kind of in his feelings, y'all. Maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way, but he
that sounds accurate, but go on.
Right. He doesn't feel too great about what's going on and how he feels he's perceived around the league and around the sports world. So we'll definitely get to that, and then finally we'll talk about Channing Frye and his BS. But we'll start it off.
Word of the wise, I don't know what he's talking about with Channing Frye, so I'm just as surprised as you guys are. So do stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and be ready to say that it's probably some BS.
I thought it was some BS, but
yeah. So stand by. All right.
Stand by. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the quick hits. I'll let you go ahead and rock and roll, Transformer.
All right, so since we have all basketball topics today, I'm just going to throw a little nitpick. Top-tier cornerback Jair Alexander for the Green Bay Packers, the front office is now fielding offers for a possible trade. As we know, Jair Alexander is one heck of a cornerback. He's been doing so for about 6-7 years, 7-year career. But his biggest bugaboo as of lately has been health. In the last 2 years total, he's played 14 games. As you know, a season itself is longer than 14 games. So that says a lot to his availability. And what do we say is your biggest attribute, Bruce?
Your best ability is availability.
Your best ability is availability. So clearly he's not been available. The last time he played more in double-digit games was in 2022. Guys, we are in 2025, so we definitely want to see something a little different. So that's the big news that's going on in the football world. Question I have for you too, Bruce, and as well as the chat. Yeah. Who do you see coming to get him? If at all he gets traded.
That's what I'm saying. The problem for me is like what type of suitors do you have? Because everybody can see that he's got health issues. So who's going to trade for him? And if they do, are they going to give up anything decent to get him? You know what I mean? So if you're Green Bay, it's just like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would say they feel nothing less than a 4th round pick. I think he's the injury to your point is really, really drawing down his value and would be a 2nd round pick or something like that, or something high of that nature. But I see us getting no higher than probably a 4th round pick, maybe even a 3rd if the deal is sweet, just because of his health. When he's on the field, trust me, one of the best cornerbacks in the league, but that's his problem. He's not on the field. So that's going to be the caveat when you're going to trade for him. So Jair Alexander is on the trade block officially from the Green Bay staff. They do have the option to release him, which is going to be a different caveat of money. But of course, you would rather trade him to get off of some of that money and as well gain another asset for him. All right. Yeah. Football world, sorry, but that's all I got. We're going to move on over. We're going to talk about a WNBA legend, Diana Taurasi. She has officially announced her retirement. Her list of accolades is long-winded, guys, so please bear with me. We're talking to a 3-time collegiate champion at UConn. So she has 3 NCAA titles. 2 times she was the player of the year. She's a 3-time WNBA champion for the Phoenix Mercury. She's a 2-time finals MVP. She's also the only basketball player that is period to have 6 Olympian gold medals.
That's 6 crazy.
Olympian gold medals, guys. She's an 11-time WNBA All-Star. She's a 10-time first team, 4-time all second team, 5-time scoring champion in her career in the WNBA. Jesus, that's a lot. That's a lot. So
did you mention all-time leading scorer in WNBA history?
All-time leading scorer. That's another one. All-time leading scorer in NBA history. The list goes on. There's a lot of different accolades that you can just chime in on. But obviously the WNBA is losing a legend to the basketball sport that they play, to the women in general in their sport. That is one heck of a dog. What she does on the court, the way she's off the court, she is the exact same. She's an animal out there. She's an animal in interviews. Even when she's talking, people still fear Mrs. Taurasi, man. So salute to Diana Taurasi for one heck of a career. I believe that was 20 seasons. Is that 21 seasons?
Yeah, 21, I believe. 20 or 21, yeah.
I believe it was 20 seasons. 20 seasons she's been in. She got drafted in 2004. So, yeah.
There you go. Okay.
20 seasons in the WNBA. One heck of a career, man. 6 gold Olympian medals as a basketball player says a lot, not only to your longevity, but the fact that you were a part of a team that was the best in the world 6 times. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
That's very crazy.
That's crazy. But salute to the WNBA. They're losing a very, very strong staple in their sport. On to the next, man. On to the next person. That's all I got for quick hits, man. You got anything else?
No, I don't. But to respond to the chat first, what's up, Sid Bubba? What's up, Laker Nation? Members of the channel, appreciate y'all. Laker Nation says Governor DeSantis looking to end property tax in Florida. That's interesting. Question is, where does that come from? No, I didn't. I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay property tax.
You're a real estate agent.
I'm 100% disabled veteran.
And you're a real estate agent.
Okay, that too.
So you
real estate agents don't pay property tax?
No, I mean, this is big information for you to know.
I got you. Okay. Yes. Great point. Great point. Great, but I figured I would 100%
disabled better. It's all about team me, baby.
About me, yes, team absolutely.
100% disabled better. I'm good. Talk about for your business, man. Jesus.
I got you.
We're gonna delete that out of the film. We're gonna delete that part.
Right. Also, Oh, G come through with the super
Shout
chat.
out, G.
Oh man, thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here we go. I got to tell you, G.
You got to
he just
accept
need
that
to
now.
shut up and go out there and kill. Like all this stuff is real soft. Like I think I can agree with that. You just got to shut up and go kill. But we'll talk about that later. And Laker Nation also says that Gronk is coming out of retirement, might sign with the Bengals. I heard that he might sign with the Broncos. The Bengals would be crazy.
Has he said that?
Crazy. It's been reported that he may come out of retirement, and the first report I heard was that it might be the Bengals, not the Bengals, the Broncos.
Like Rob Gronkowski.
Yes, Gronk.
Like the Gronk.
Like the guy on trying to get in on USAA. Yes, Gronk.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad you said USAA.
right.
Those commercials do be a little funny.
Those commercials are good.
It's like, can I get in on this? Nope. You're not a veteran, young man.
right. Did you see the one where he tried to like Photoshop himself into the guy's family pictures?
I did not see that one yet.
Yeah,
I'm going to probably YouTube that one.
Yes, that's good. But yeah, that would be interesting if Gronk comes back and he goes to the Bengals. Watch out, because they already got weapons. Watch out, man.
I mean, what are we watching out for, though? Fair question.
You're adding an all-time great weapon in the passing game to an already elite passing game.
But obviously, offense isn't their problem, Bruce.
No, but see, the problem is, in theory, they can't pay Trey Hendrickson, Mike Gesicki, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins all this offseason. I mean, I guess they could if Mike Brown was willing to restructure some of those contracts and then put some of that money up front in bonuses. You could make it work, but he's not going to do that. He's notoriously cheap, or known for being notoriously cheap. But the point I'm trying to make is they're probably not going to be able to keep all those guys. So if you lose a T. Higgins, let's say, but you replace him with a Gronk, man, that's a problem. I mean, I would assume Gronk is still in great shape, and he's taking a couple years off. His body has recovered.
No, I wouldn't see this being a huge move for the Bengals at all.
I think it would be.
Gronkowski would be what, 34, 35?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Have we seen Travis Kelce at 35 years old?
Yeah, but Travis Kelce's played 12 straight years now. He's taken a lot of abuse. And so is Gronk, but he's had that time to heal up and,
Okay, once you're out of the game for 2 years in football.
That's true.
It is like not the same when you come back.
If anybody could do it, I think Gronk could do it.
Okay. I mean, maybe limited action, couple of plays here and there. I mean, I definitely don't see him playing nearly half the snaps. I mean, one, he's been out of the game for 2 years. That's a long time. Especially when you're entering 35, 36 years old. That's past retirement years for the NFL. What's the average? 31 years old, 30 years old?
Less than that. The average NFL career is like 3.5 years.
Wow, that's even worse.
But in and out real quick, yeah, it's short.
Yeah, but I mean, like looking at Travis Kelce, right? I'm looking at Travis Kelce and I'm seeing what he's like at 35. We're talking about possibly the greatest tight end to ever play in the sport.
Really? I'm sorry. Oh gosh,
I was going to bring that up. Yes,
yeah.
Paul George is taking a break from podcast P, so he can focus on getting himself together. That's not what he says. Right. Being a championship contender, he did say to recover and work on his body. That's what he said, Eddie. Man, Jesus.
Well, that's good, right? Because he definitely these dudes definitely need to chill on the podcast and a little bit and focus on what they need to be doing. But on the flip side, right, you could also look at it and say, how much time per day does podcasting take, right? For them, they got production teams and all that. All they got to do is basically sit down when it's time, poly for an hour or two, and then go back to their lives. They're not out here making overlays and cutting B-roll and all that, right?
Correct. They got assistants, virtual, in person.
Absolutely. So, I think he's just saying that so people will, get off his back a little bit for this horrible freaking season he's had. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, he's not been available. He's had multiple games where he's had single-digit points. We're talking a player of Paul George. Career average 23 points a game, maybe. Come come on, man. Like what? And we're paying you $41-42 million a year?
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Very, very bad look. I wouldn't want to see it. If I'm the owner of Philadelphia, one, he needs to fire a lot of people right now. But if I'm their owner, I'm like, oh no, absolutely. Get that kid off that podcast. The man can't even be on he can't even be on the field. I mean the court.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
at that point, like that, this is where podcasting, while you're a player, can be detrimental to your career.
Agreed.
Because we're like, okay, if you're playing well and you're podcasting, okay, fine, you may be a one-off. But if you're in a situation like Paul George, where you're not even readily available half the time and you're playing like crap, you know,
you're focusing in the wrong place.
You're focusing on the wrong place if you're able to, you know, come to a podcast and stuff like that. So yeah, absolutely. It's the right move for Paul George. I'm glad that he's making it. And hopefully it could do something, because Philadelphia is in a very, very bad shape right now.
I agree. But real quick, and I know this wasn't a topic. Good night, Miss Nurse. I know this.
Good night, Miss Nurse. That's from Bruce. Team Nurse.
Hashtag Team Nurse. But no, I would say that it's not that difficult, but the I don't know, man. These guys, if you're like, let's say somebody says, hey, Bruce, Transformer G, we want to offer you guys, you know, $50 million, you know, for your podcast, for you to do your podcast on DraftKings, right? Because a lot of these podcasts are worth a lot of money for these. Like Michael Parsons, I think he got a ton of money for his. The Kelsey brothers just got like $100 million for theirs, right? So somebody comes and says that, man, listen, I don't care if I'm in the bed with my wife, I'm getting up and get that money. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk like 50 mil, like, come on, man. That's
and that's because they're already millionaires, so it's a little different. Right. We're not.
That's true.
So if you throw 50 million at me, what bridge you need me to jump off of, man? I'm jumping.
Fact. No, I hear you. All right, y'all. But let's go ahead and get to it, man. We didn't expect to have that many quick hits, but that's cool.
Good.
So let's rock and roll. So we will begin with the topic I'm sure that Laker Nation wants to discuss, and I'm sure that Transformer wants to discuss.
We don't have to. We can skip it.
It's a big story. So I'm going to let you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to let you rock and roll with it, man.
You going to let me rock and roll with it? That's an absolute wrong move. I'd rather you got to home me in, bro. No, because I will go off the rails if you
get crazy, man. Let's go ahead, man.
Okay. All right. So Luka returns, not going to say returns to Dallas. Dallas comes to play LA in Luka's first matchup against the Dallas Mavericks since his unforeseen trade happened about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was a great game. It was a great game in which very nip and tuck. The Lakers beat the Dallas Mavericks by 8 points. Funny, they were favored by 8.5. And so if you're a betting guy, you kind of like, oh man, come on now. That's a tough number to end on. But Luka Doncic had a great game. Not up to the standard where a lot of people predicted it to happen. I expected 30 points, maybe 35, 40, but he ended up giving you a good 19 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and only 2 turnovers. I mean, that from any other player in the league besides Luka Doncic, you're like, that's a very, very, very great game.
Yeah, the minimal turnovers, that really impressed me, but go ahead.
Yeah. But yes, they came in dominated fashion. Of course, the Dallas Mavericks are without their traded piece, which is Anthony Davis, and they played a beautiful tribute video for him. Honestly, gave me a few chills. I'm like, dang, man, that was our anchor on defense, man. So it was pretty tough to watch that. But he was watching from the sidelines, of course, in street clothes. Not no pun intended.
Whatever.
but minus Anthony Davis, the Dallas Mavericks played very, very well. It got ugly a little bit earlier, but they were able to fight and claw their way back. And to this ball game, they were down, I believe, 15 points and ended up tying this ball game up about the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. But then this old guy, I believe his name is LeBron. LeBron James. I think, is it pronounced LeBron? JJ Barrera. Is it?
JJ Barrera? Is that him?
LeBron? My bad. LeBron Ramon James.
Okay.
Senior.
that guy.
Yeah. He erupted in the fourth quarter, scoring 16 points.
He did.
And giving the Lakers the victory that they needed. Luka Doncic looked a little bit winded in that fourth quarter, which is, he did say he was up all freaking night, couldn't go to sleep.
I can imagine
nerves kind of kicking in with that trade and being able to battle them. So, you don't give him too much pain on it. But Luka Doncic performed in every other way besides the scoring, getting his team involved, rebounding the ball. Our biggest leader in rebounds for the entire game. Shocker to me. Not a shocker to me. Excuse me. We're not playing really that much. But yeah, man, it was a great game, man. What was your thoughts on it?
So here's the deal, right? I only saw a little bit of it. So my question for you would have been, how did Luka and LeBron play together during this game? Did they play a lot together? Because I know we've been talking about, the different rotations that JJ is using smartly, I might add.
Yeah.
In order to maximize having both of those guys and their talents and kind of not overcrowding the floor, if you know what I mean, in terms of those guys having a similar play style. So my question to you would have been like, how did they, were they on the floor together a lot? And how did that go?
In the second half, they played a lot together.
I thought so.
It was telling. LeBron played off the ball. He played off the ball pretty much the entirety of the second half. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves were the ones that were primarily the ball handlers, bringing it up the floor, but that didn't stop LeBron. LeBron, seemingly to me, this is going to be great for LeBron. Him not having to control the rock all game and push the tempo and things like that. Because if you saw the fourth quarter, you're like, God, what is this LeBron doing? Fast break cuts, dunks, rebounding, catching oops. Everything in the fourth quarter to get the lead and extend the lead and end out with the victory. And a lot of it was off of Luka Doncic's assists. Beating to the fast break, pushing the ball up the floor, finding LeBron and cuts. LeBron was out there rebounding on putbacks. And it's not all about LeBron, but it really was just LeBron's best fourth quarter. But Luka Doncic was pretty much the orchestrator of the entirety of the second half. They played a lot together in the second half. In the first half, they kind of had that mixture of what I was explaining to you before. Luka's on the bench with Austin Reeves. Bron, you go do your thing. And it was playing particularly well. Dallas's game plan was to just rough up, just mud up the game. Really, a lot of contact, a lot of bumping, a lot of banging, going down in the post and on rebounding. And then, of course, Dallas Mavericks got hot from three. Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving were knocking down some big shots from the three-point line, which kind of kept them in the game, got them back in the game. They just were never able to take advantage of the game. And by that time, it got to the fourth quarter. Luka and LeBron were literally passing the ball back and forth on one play. Bron hits a three, and after that, it was pretty much over.
So I wouldn't say ever that you would benefit from trading away a guy like Luka, but if anybody will on this team, it's going to be Klay Thompson, right? He's going to get some more touches, and he's going to get him more in the flow of the offense instead of kind of just standing there waiting for Luka to do something, right? So that's going to be good for him. And as you saw, 22 points and 8 of 17. Now the minus 20, that's tough. That's tough. Whoa, hold on there, right? But Kyrie had a great game. Really tried to keep those guys in it. 35. But he's definitely a guy that can carry it offensively, right? We know that. But yeah, so I guess the question for I'm going to just have to continue to monitor it and sit back and wait. And everything's easy in the beginning, but there's still no convincing me that over the long term, LeBron is going to be happy not being the guy and giving this up to Luka. But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, it's
early.
It's very, very early.
Yeah, you and I talked about this.
It's very, very early. But like the way it looks now, they're both shooting the ball in the last couple of games around the same amount of times. They're evening that part out. Like, hey, you go. These are your buckets. You taking threes. I'm going to be slashing the paint. The biggest thing is who's orchestrating what. To me, I think this is more beneficial to LeBron because, like I said, he's the one that's 40 years old. So you want Luka, the 25-year-old, the one controlling tempo, controlling pace, pushing the ball up the floor. Meanwhile, Bron is becoming even more efficient and more of a threat off the cut, off the break, spot up in the corner, because now he's able to not even have to take the shot of Luka kicking it out to him. LeBron is a great passer as well. So that hockey assist is going to be right there waiting on him to swing the ball to another part of the court.
Agreed.
So, I mean, Bruce, I would just, if I just watch the games, man, I mean, it's working out. It's working out pretty well for him thus far. We're about to run into a tough stretch of games to where we're playing a lot of OKC back-to-back. We're going to be, revamping against Denver, Milwaukee in a couple of games. It's going to be a nice, tough stretch. Even LeBron tweeted, it's like we play like 6 games in like 8 days or something like that. It's going to be a very, very tough stretch. So this is going to be the not tell all, but really show what this team is capable of with Luka Doncic running at the point.
I think another thing that we have to be careful of and pay attention to is number one, in that stretch you're talking about, is 6 games in 8 days, and then also with LeBron off ball, as we're discussing here, right? Even if you're talking about the cutting, the slashing, the catching ollies, whatever it may be, right? Okay, cool. But when you're 40 and you're controlling the ball, part of him controlling the ball when he's on the floor and when he has it is he can rest a little bit when he's in control running the offense, right? But when you're off ball, that's also going to take a different type of amount of energy from you. You know what I'm saying? At that age. And
not when you're standing around.
Say again?
Not when you're standing around.
No, but I'm talking about like how we refer to, and I did see some of this stuff, how, the cutting, the ollies, those type of things, the extra rebounding because you don't have the ball. Those things are, Austin Reeves did. He's played well all year. He's played all year. So
this has been one heck of a season for Austin Reeves. And honestly, a lot of people were worried on how he would fit into this scheme. Contract? And it's like, I think we gave him a new contract last year or this.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
I think we gave him a 4-year deal, 3-4-year deal.
I was about to say,
like 80, maybe 90 million or something like that.
Okay.
So they were giving him about 25-30 million a year. I don't think it's nothing crazy. But it's for what we paying him, it's perfect for how he's playing.
Yeah.
There's a difference. The way he's playing, you would have thought he got Paul George contract. You would have thought he got Paul George's contract. The way Austin Reeves is playing ball out there. Austin Iverson is in the building, man. Y'all leave that kid alone.
Why would you? You know what?
You heard me. Austin Iverson. Yes, sir.
I didn't hear you. So I'm going to just keep on not hearing you speak disrespectfully.
Austin Iverson.
Who?
You heard it. Put Austin Iverson in the chat, young disciple. Go ahead and type that in for me.
Who?
Austin Iverson.
Can't hear you. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, you do got 100% disability, so that makes sense.
That's right. Tonight, some hearing loss. Why are you bringing up Joel Embiid? What is that about? Why are you bringing him up?
I didn't bring him. I said Paul George.
Edward, man. Edward. What is he?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. He's just trying to.
Joel. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that one either, brother.
I have no idea. Like, that's not even anything to do with anything.
Oh, damn. The contract looks even sweeter. 4-year deal, $53 million.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, it looks sexy. Good. We got he has a player option in 2 years, then he becomes a free agent in 2027, in which he definitely won't take that option. He'll definitely opt out in 26 to 27. The way he's playing, he's definitely opted out of that. He's worth way more than $15 million a year. Way more. Austin Iverson, boy, you see him, my boy. Yes, sir, young disciple. White Austin Iverson. Let's go. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, man.
Jealous of what?
Let us ride our wave, bro. Let us ride our wave of just love and,
And what?
We are not.
Thank you.
We are not.
You. Yes, you are.
Austin Iverson, man. The way he's handling the rock, wheeling and dealing, boy, you can't keep nobody in front of him. He's going knock down a 3. I mean, of course, he shoots better than Iverson, but a lot of people do. Shoot better than Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson wasn't a shooter like that. And if you think so, then you didn't watch the Sixers play. Am I wrong? I'm
saying,
controlling up to that point.
I'm not
but am I
saying
wrong?
Allen Iverson was a shooter like that. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay,
But,
all right.
I mean, the disrespect here to anyway, I'm not even going to do it because I'm not even going to be so disrespectful as to say this foolishness you talking about, man.
Hey, man, we compare a lot of players. Let us have fun with comparing Austin Reeves to Austin Iverson, man. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
The absurdity.
He might be something that that Allen Iverson never could be, and that's a champion. But we're gonna move on. me. But no, man, it was a great game, man. Let's focus on the game, man. It was a great game.
Oh my goodness.
Austin 315 because Stone Cold said so.
Wow. Stone Cold Sid said
because Sid said so. Stone Cold Sid said so.
Was good. I can't even front on that. That's
Austin 315.
That's it. That's a classic. I can't even front. Oh my God.
I like that one, man. But no, man, it's a great game. It's a lot to see. And first of all, it's just too early to have a finite predicament of what's going on with them. What's going to be the future like. But right now, the one thing that they're doing very, very well is that their defense is playing phenomenal. Their defense is playing very, very phenomenal basketball. Number one defensive
thing that's really
efficiency.
surprising me. Yeah,
you got really 5, 6, 8 guys flying to the ball. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love what they're doing. Curious to see how they're going to play against the Clippers in this back-to-back because they got a lot of size over there. I mean, question is, well, Kawhi Leonard is already resting. Wink, wink. He's hurt up until he got to play us. So he resting them brittle old knees and getting ready to play the big brothers. We'll see how that goes, man. We'll definitely see how that goes.
Oh man,
what's up, man? What's wrong with you?
Kawhi, man.
Oh.
I think it's such a waste of what could have been a really, really incredible career. I can't even say waste. It appears like just looking at him, I think he puts the work in. I think just some people's body just betrays them.
Give out on him, yeah.
And I think he is one of those guys because he was so good.
What Skip Bayless said this years ago, that career is on a thin line because of them knees. It's on a very, very thin line.
Right.
And that was 5, 6 years ago when he was on Undisputed with Uncle Shay Shay. So now it's a reality now. Like you can rarely stay on the floor. Rarely stay on the floor. Kawhi did us a huge favor in turning us down. Absolutely. The whole we taking over LA. Yay. You did.
My problem with Kawhi, though, in all seriousness, is that, and I know this is not a Kawhi topic, I'll just say this real quick, but Kawhi, to me, the real problem is not just that he can't stay healthy, it's that he can't stay healthy, but he's still taking the money. Like
he gets the bag for sure.
Yeah, but I think didn't they just extend him again? Because the thing was that they can't pay him and pay Paul George. That's why Paul George left.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I'm like, are we freaking kidding Kawhi? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Brandon Roy, Eddie, because Brandon Roy never got to the mountaintop. At least Kawhi got there twice.
Kawhi played 68 games last year, though.
Yeah, Kawhi at least got to the mountaintop. When Brandon Roy got them injuries, it was pretty much over. It was pretty much over.
Wait. Is this saying what I think it's saying from Laker Nation? What?
Luka Magic, yes.
What?
No, that's not a reference to Magic Johnson. They said that in Dallas. Like Luka Magic, like he's a magician with the ball. Luka Magic,
Okay,
that's not a Magic Johnson reference. Yeah. Laker Nation even not going to do that. No, he's not going to do that.
Okay,
Luka Magic, they said that a lot. That's one of his nicknames.
All right, okay.
But what I will say, the Los Angeles Lucas.
Okay,
now
cool
the Los Angeles Lucas.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I thought the disrespect had just gone to a whole nother level.
No, because I mean, even the commentators said, if you watch some of the games, the way he'll he'll make some behind the back, like no look pass, and like Luka Magic. They say it, Luka Magic.
Man,
that's
yeah,
that's not a pun at Magic Johnson.
Okay, cool. As long as okay, all right. You know, I have a thing when it comes to Magic. As disgusted as it makes me.
Not no 3 games in, we call it Luka Magic.
That's my number 2. That's my number 2 right there.
We definitely not doing that. They say
Okay,
y'all about to have Bruce coming out of his chair.
Man, woo. I was like, wait, what? Hookah Magic? What?
Yes.
No,
yes.
Great win in the first one. I think we missed so much by not having AD in that game. That would have been, and I think if they had AD, they would have beat y'all. Honestly, I do.
Could have, but the game plan would have been different.
Yeah, that's true.
The game plan would have been different. So it would. Kyrie Irving definitely ain't taking 27 attempts like that.
Well, why not though? Why can't he take 27 attempts with AD?
Because AD is going to be the one in the post.
25, AD takes 25, and Clay takes 12 to 15. You can do that, and then you
not the way they play ball in Dallas. No, they like to spread the ball around.
Edward, stop it! Stop it! What?
Eddie, what are you doing to this guy?
Edward, he likes trying to push my buttons. Pause. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. I don't know what's wrong with him.
The Lakers in the last 3 games,
Nikola Jokic nor Jayson Tatum should be mentioned in the same sentence, and I won't even do it with those other 2 guys that follow after in your comment. That's why. That's why. Are you in agreement, Transformer?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just
okay. Just checking. Yeah, that's why I'm not even going to say him.
Yeah. Jayson Tatum don't belong in neither one of these conversations. No. Jayson Tatum don't even belong in Jokic conversation. I ain't gonna hold you right now.
He belongs in Jokic conversation, man.
No. They're in the same era. 4 MVPs, 1 title. Yeah. No.
3 MVPs.
Not in the same conversation. 3? Okay.
Yeah. 3.
Better than none.
Yeah.
3 over 0 is a very, very big difference, especially when he has a Finals MVP as well. So that's actually 4.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, Edward, man, you going to chill, bro? You going to chill? Man, just wait. Damn, Edward be. I don't know what's. Talk to your brother, man. Talk to your brother.
Man, you the one that's allowing him to, ruffle your feathers a little bit.
Yeah,
the Lakers in the last 3 games have only given up 102 or less points in a basketball game.
You know how good that is in the modern NBA?
That is very good.
That's like the 04 Pistons in the modern NBA. Like that's
last 4 games. Excuse me. Last 4 games. The most they've given up is 102.
Mm-hmm. No, that's super impressive. And I got to tell you, Transformer, what I was most impressed with was how they completely locked up and discombobulated the Joker. Oh. I really enjoyed that. Didn't you, Transformer?
I absolutely enjoyed it. I was barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Put him in purgatory.
I bet I know somebody in this chat who didn't like what they did to the Joker. You know anybody like that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Jackson. Edward. Yeah, Edward. I think Edward. Yeah, Edward would be the one, right? Yeah, I don't think Edward liked it. No, I don't think he liked that. No,
he didn't like that at all, Yeah.
He didn't text me or nothing. He wasn't like, dang, man, y'all shutting him down. Yeah. He texted me afterwards, like, hey, man, y'all gave Luka that work, D.
Yeah,
like,
Luka
boy,
did.
we put Luka in a box and told him, hey, man, you can't get out to the game over.
Put foots in him.
No, two asses.
Facts. But no, this was a good win, man. This was a good win, and you're seeing the Lakers just continuing to play extremely well. And I think I did this last show. I'm gonna do it again here, man. A lot of credit to JJ Redick really coaching this team well. So shout outs to him. Didn't expect that at all, but he's doing it. And shout outs to that coaching staff overall. I don't know if JJ Redick was the guy who put it together or if he had some help putting it together, but kudos to them. I think it was Snead who told me last time there's like 7 former head coaches on that staff. So really smart. You have different guys, kind of covering different things, right? You probably got a defensive coordinator, you got an offensive coordinator, you got a guy who's doing game management in terms of, timeouts, and you got another guy with rotations and all that. So really smart taking some of the pressure off a rookie head coach's plate. Very, very smart. They're handling it well, man. And I don't like all this positive Laker talk, but you know, I got to be objective here, right? They're playing really good basketball. They're coaching well. LeBron is playing well. Luka's starting to fit in. Can't front. It's good, man. It's good.
Yeah. No, man, it's good. But like I said, we're about to get into a nice stretch of games
there you go,
here.
Sid Bubba. There you go. I didn't do it this time, Transformer. I didn't do it.
But you acknowledged it, bro. You acknowledged it. You could have just went past it. You didn't even have to say anything.
You know I couldn't. I didn't do it. This wasn't my fault. I'm going to take it down now. I hadn't said anything. I wasn't planning on saying it. That wasn't my fault. Talk to Sid Bubba. I didn't do that one this time.
You done? Oh my God! Good night. Thank you, Laker Nation. Good night. It is over. It's good night, guys.
You know what? Yeah, it'll probably be the coach of the Pistons. But in fairness, if they continue to do this, JJ Redick should be right there. He should be right there for it. But it probably would be the coach of the Pistons, so that's fair.
No, absolutely. I mean, they had the biggest turnaround of the freaking season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody expected
this turnaround.
What about Ime Udoka?
Yeah, that would be another hat in Houston. What he's doing with Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, they've fallen quite a bit. They were the number 2 seed. I believe they're number 5 now. But I mean, they're still playing relatively well. So I would definitely say that his name is in the hat. But if you were to go, if I was going order, it would be Detroit Pistons coach JJ Redick and Ime Udoka.
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm real good with that. And you know, I hate to say it, but would I be totally upset if JJ Redick won Coach of the Year?
You would.
Yeah. Okay. Would he deserve it?
Yes.
I can't say he wouldn't.
Yeah, rookie. A rookie doing this. That man has never coached anything.
Sorry. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. All this late talk is making me sick. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, okay.
You need
I'm back.
Tissue? You need tissue?
You
good? You good over there?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah, this Laker talk is killing me. Jeez.
Hey, yeah, FedEx, brew some water, please.
Oh, yeah. Please do.
Yeah,
good thing we have a proper topic for the third topic. So
get a little greenery in your diet.
I need it.
Get a little greenery in your diet, man. Oh man. But like I was saying before we got caught off by that post there, the Lakers are coming up on a great stretch of games. We play Minnesota next, LA back to back, New Orleans with the slim Zion Williamson. Hopefully he plays.
Isn't he down to like 260, 264?
Yeah, his lowest since his rookie season.
Can we give a little respect for him putting in the work to get to, you know, where he needs to be? I mean, don't get me wrong, they put the weight clause in his contract, but still, he could have been like, F it, you know.
It takes a little determination, especially when you're in New Orleans eating up all them beignets.
Yeah, I've never had a beignet.
Man, you haven't?
Yeah.
What? I tried one, and boy, I was slapped by myself for waiting so long to ever try one, bro.
Yeah, I've never been to NO.
Them things are good, bro. Go to man. We got.
We're gonna take the New Orleans thing because
we're gonna take the Format Podcast to New Orleans and get some food, man. We're gonna go get you some food.
Yeah, I ain't get no pork.
Get you some good old gumbo, man. Oh man.
No, they put pork in the gumbo. I don't want that.
We got to take the pork out. It's just sausage. You take the sausage out. Other than that, you can eat crabs and stuff like that.
No, you can't take it out.
We can substitute it for something.
Oh yeah,
bro, you New Orleans, boy. They're gonna figure you out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Can I get some gumbo without pork? The first of them. Oh man, no pork.
Right.
Okay, we got you, but we got you though. We'll figure it out.
No doubt, we'll figure it out.
But anyway, they play New York, and then the rematch against the Boston Celtics, March 8th. Market will be in Boston. I'm actually going to be at this game. I actually got floor seats to see the Lakers put the. Yeah, you know my cousin works for Boston. He's in their front office.
You told me this now? Seriously?
What? Yeah.
I did. You. Okay.
Right. Well, I can get Boston Celtics tickets all I want. He just knows not to call me for them. What? I'm just playing with you, man.
Oh man, don't do that, man.
I want to see how mad you get. Like, so you mean tell me you have family in the front office that could get you tickets?
Yeah, I've
been looking at my brother. Oh, damn.
Been to South Bend twice. I've never seen the Celtics play live though. That's something that I need to do that.
But no, they're going to be traveling to Boston. And after that, that tough stretch comes in. They got Milwaukee, then Denver.
That's the start of the tough stretch. After that,
I mean, because they got Brooklyn in like the middle of it, so it's like, Brooklyn. But then the back-to-back stretch is Milwaukee, Denver, Phoenix. San Antonio was going to be tough, but obviously they lost Victor Wembanyama. Then they got to play Denver, Milwaukee. I'm like, all of that in a span of 9 days. No, I'm sorry, in a span of 6 days.
Yeah, that's tough.
They got to play those teams in back-to-back fashion. So it's gonna be a tough stretch, man. So we're definitely gonna see what identity. By the time we get the end of March, we'll know who the Lakers are.
Yes,
we'll know who the Lakers are.
We will. Yeah. They'll be the team that split 1-1 with the Celtics this season. They'll be that. We know that.
Who is that?
The Lakers. That's who they'll be.
What happened?
You said by the end of March we'll know who they are. I said, yeah, they'll be the team that split 1-1 with the Celtics this season. We know that.
Oh, the Clippers, yeah. That'll probably be 1-1 with y'all.
The Lakers.
Who, the South Bay Lakers?
The Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lucas.
The Los Angeles Lucas coming to put foots in babyface Tatum.
Yeah, all right. Don't worry about it. Listen. You heard Jaylen Brown in the finals. I'm as long as he in, I'm in. He gonna go lock up Luka.
Good. And you forgetting the X factor in the whole game.
What's the X factor in the whole game?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say
it goes by the name of LeBron Ramon James Sr. The
Don't
X
worry about
factor.
that. He might get boomed on by Tatum again.
That's fine, as long as he catch an L. Bron got boomed on by a fireman, by a firefighter,
sure did,
and won a gold medal. Won a gold medal.
He did. He won that gold medal for sure.
Bubba. I don't think Bronny can win the MVP because he's on a two-way.
Yeah, it's probably because he's the up and down. Yeah, that's
they say two-way players can't be.
Oh, really? It's a rule?
MVP. Yeah, I think that's a rule.
Okay.
If you have a two-way contract, you can't be a MVP candidate. You got to be strictly G League, I believe.
All right.
I believe. I'll go fact check it, but I think I saw somebody say something like that. But he has to play one side. Can't be both.
Got you. Okay. All right. You ready to open up the lines?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Listen, y'all. Seriously. New rule, y'all. New rule.
Got
this
it.
is what we're doing.
I'm already over it.
All right. 5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes. We got to try and move these shows along just a little bit. We love being here with y'all, but we can't be doing these 20-minute calls, man. So we're gonna do 5-minute calls. Get your thoughts together. If you have a question on the call, save it till the end. And when we get off with you, then we'll answer the question. All right. So 5 minutes. And y'all know the number 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Let's get it.
Chime in for a high five. There you go.
Oh,
I'll make that. Right. Yeah. Chime in for a high five.
There we go. All right. Here you go, Bruce. Bruce, what up?
I didn't know you were here.
Hey, man. Lakers played good. First of all, how your fellas doing tonight?
We're doing well. Thank you, man.
Outstanding.
Well, how you feeling, Transformer? Well, the Lakers looked good last night.
Yes.
They played hard on defense.
Yes.
Luka was playing hard on defense. He was getting back. I watched the game closely. LeBron was hustling back. They playing the unison on defense. They playing to hold them under 100. They're playing good team defense. Even though they don't have a big man, they rebounded well without having a strong post presence on offense and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Reeves was playing with extraordinary confidence. LeBron is playing motivated. He's playing like he got a chip on the shoulder, like got something to prove. Especially in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, he took over. That was a lovely fourth quarter.
With Luka bringing the ball up, it takes a lot of pressure off LeBron. And that two-man game, that little stretch they had last night, that was a beautiful thing to see in basketball.
Preach it, Bruce. Preach it.
And shout out to Dallas. Dallas played hard last night with the injuries that they have. You can tell that they have a tough coach, tough-minded coach in Jason Kidd. Out that 90s, out that got that 90s spirit in them. So they played. How Dallas played last night was a reflection of how they coach was. Kyrie played tough.
Yeah.
But just wasn't enough, man. I just want to say the Lakers look good. JJ Redick calling all the right shots in the game. He's calling masterful games. Whatever it was that motivated him to start playing defense at such an elite level these past couple weeks, whoever did that, God bless him. It's a good thing to see on the real. Like it really looked good. Like they really playing hard on D. See, it seems like the NBA trying to come back. I think the guys playing motivated. Maybe it's the second half of the season after the All-Star break. You know, everybody ramp up going into the playoffs. Like I said, everybody bullshit around the first half, and then everybody trying to ramp up and get in position right now.
Yep.
So the Lakers now are playing very well, and it is a great thing to see. And yeah, man, that's about it, man. It's like, yeah, I like what I see from them, man. It's looking real good. How you feeling today, Bruce?
I'm feeling good, Bruce. I'm feeling all right, man.
He's not feeling good. He's not. Stop lying.
What? I'm fine, man. What's up, Bruce?
You gave me a damn headache going back and forth with you earlier, man.
Hey, man, it's what we do, man. It's what we do.
Hey, man, you're a smart guy. You know, I respect you. You know, truth be told, I learned some things about some things. You know, you're smart, and I take heed to that. Trust me.
Appreciate it, man.
Even though I always disagree with you on
oh,
shit.
definitely,
you know
man. I mean, that's going to happen, though. So,
but
it's
at the
all
same
love.
time, I'm definitely paying attention to the lessons being taught. I ain't on some real shit. Yeah, man. So, shout out to the Lakers playing good, man. I hope they continue. Tough stretch ahead. And yeah, man. King James, GOAT James, the best ever.
Ooh, boy, don't say that too loud.
Yeah, man. That's about it, man.
Well, we appreciate the call, Bruce, man. Thank you for the love, man. No doubt.
I'll probably hit y'all back.
No doubt, man. We here.
All right, Chad.
All right, brother. Good call from Bruce, as always. Sid Bubba, go ahead. Call us back, man. Missed a call from you. Call us back, Sid Bubba. What's up with you, Transformer?
I'm just looking at your expression, man. This Laker conversation is killing you. It's killing you. It's killing you.
All right.
You're over like, oh, here we go, man. Laker conversation.
Laker Nation was good, man.
Hey, Transformer, I need you to put your hat real quick. I need you to put that Laker hat on for this one.
Stand by. Hold on.
I make it quick. I'm on the timer. I try to obey the rules.
I started your time over, buddy. Just for that, I'd already started you over. Go ahead, proceed.
All right. First things first. I appreciate you, Bruce.
No doubt, man.
Telling the truth, and
got to
knowing what the greatest franchise in basketball is, and featuring on your show every episode. It's kind of hard for somebody that that loves the green, but that purple and gold is the backbone of the league.
Truly the backbone of the league.
I appreciate you, Bruce.
Ooh.
Hey, no problem, Laker Nation, no problem.
So to get on the topic of Luka's revenge, I think his revenge game is going to be April 9th when they go to Dallas. When he play in front of his I still say they're his fans still because they
agreed.
They love them some Luka out there. So I think that's gonna be his revenge game, and Anthony Davis might be back by then, so we'll get a true test.
I hope so.
So it's gonna be a good one.
I agree.
Now,
I agree.
Transformer Party agree with this, but he's over there cracking up laughing.
My bad. I had to mute my mic. I'm laughing too hard.
As long as a certain someone that people love to try to call the GOAT, as long as he continues to play team basketball, I think we're gonna do fine. He start playing brown ball again, we're gonna be in trouble.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, he ain't finna try to fix it. Right
It's
now,
only a matter of time.
Never mind. I ain't gonna go there.
but I explained the reason why for that, though. I'll let you proceed, though.
It's not about him. It's about Luka. He getting in the groove. You know, Luka's starting to slim down some. You know, I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. You know, he's filling out his new team. He's not trying to force the issue, take all the shots. You know, he's playing team ball for facilitating, because if he really wants to, he can get 30 a night if he really wanted to. But he's not forcing the issue. He's letting Austin Reeves shine. You know, he got his old teammate out there, familiar face, and Dorian Finney-Smith. And they're making Jackson Hayes look like a damn all-star.
He's been playing very well with his limited minutes. Very well.
Since that AD trade, they got that boy looking like an all-star, and we know he's not.
No, he definitely not even clearly.
But the thing is, like, our role players are getting open shots. You know, They're not doing what other teams are doing. I'm not gonna mention no names. Shoot 73s in the game. You know,
I don't know who that team is.
They're not doing what other teams is out there doing. You know, they're actually, they're finding the open guys, and then they're hitting those shots, I think that's the difference. They can keep that up. I think we're gonna be good. But last thing I'm gonna say is, right now, we got them down Rockets in the first round. I don't know why y'all everybody over here just missing them like that's gonna be an easy out.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all,
it's going to be an easy out.
It's not
it's
going to be.
I'm willing to bet lots of money. It's going to be an easy out. Who in Houston are we worried about?
It's not that. No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right. It's always been that way.
Okay.
There's never been like a team like that. They're just a team. There's no star.
What are you talking about?
When have we seen a team like do that?
When the Blazers win the championship, Bill Walton averaged like 14.
God, Jesus, you went back 50 years.
You asked me a question, I responded to. But if
not in no modern day basketball, you need stars.
What about the 2004 Pistons?
You need stars.
What about the 04 Pistons that beat y'all?
Okay, they had the defensive player of the year. Chauncey Billups ain't no scrub. Those guys were at least all-stars. They don't even have that.
But they played like a team. Anyway, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't take your time, brother.
I'll reset him 30 seconds.
Yes, you can. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I took your time, man. Go ahead.
No, they're not going to be an easy out. They're not going to be easy out. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a dogfight series.
30 seconds.
It's going to go at least 6.
I agree.
At least 6?
They're too well coached. They're not going to roll over, man.
Okay. I hope we get Houston in the first round.
It's not going to be. We
going to dog walk them boys.
All right.
They're kids. They're puppies.
Nobody is saying they're going to beat you.
I want my Lakers to dog walk them too, but I'm a basketball realist.
There you go.
Obviously, you haven't watched basketball in the last 30 years then.
Transformer. Nobody's saying they're going to beat you.
We're going to lose, Transformer. I'm just saying that everybody's saying that everybody's crowning us to go into the Western Conference Finals automatically. Like, we just going to walk through Houston. We're going to walk through OKC.
I didn't say that.
Exactly.
We're going to walk through Houston. That's for sure.
I don't think so, man.
Jalen Green. We're worried about Jalen Green. Stop it, bro. Y'all, they have a good record. Bravo. They got a good record. They're not no playoff team.
That's right.
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
No. Boys, and they coach well. They're not going to be a cakewalk.
But when they get swept, I'm going to laugh.
Whoa.
But I'm not picking my Lakers to lose either.
That's my brother. He's a help.
We'll get them in 6.
Oh, there you go.
Because we got clutch players. You know, Luka steps up in the playoffs. Bron does too. AR-15, he's playoff tested now. It's going to come down to our role players, and we can continue to play that team defense and make the right adjustments and counter to their adjustments.
Got you.
That's going to be the key.
Laker Nation, we gotta leave it right there, man. But appreciate the good call as always, man.
All right. Don't have no aneurysm first.
I'm gonna try not to, man.
We got him ibuprofen on standby.
Right.
Them boys said Jalen Green.
I'm trying to tell you. Sid Bubba, go ahead, call back. We want to make sure we take your call, and then we'll move on to the next topic. Only Sid Bubba. There we go.
Oh, my bad. Sid Bubba guy. I got to switch hats again. Hold on.
Sid Bubba, what's good, brother?
What's good?
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm saluting the Transformer. The Navy's in the building.
The Navy.
Bruce.
Yes, Sid Bubba.
290 days, Bruce. 290 days.
I'm not saying a word.
Sir. When we had this topic last, when you said that LeBron James won't ever change.
Mm-hmm.
He played with the ball for 20 some odd years.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, I have a feeling it's gonna be different.
Mm-hmm.
You did. And my boy Rob Parker said that too. I love Rob.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, I had to disagree because of Luka. The reason when Luka has the ball, he gonna garner too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James gonna be open. Good old Sidney Wayne might could go up there and Luka could throw me the ball and I could do layup and roll over.
Right. Right.
So with that being said, I think that is going to be a pretty good mix. And the only thing I'm really worried about is the health. My guy, 40 years old. If he can hang in health-wise, I love our chances.
I agree. No, I agree. He's not saying anything. He's like kind of over this Laker talk right now. It's just kind of it's overwhelming him in this situation.
Right. But but I like the way
they're playing really good ball, Sid Bubba. They're playing really good ball, man.
Right. And then they're able to make adjustments. I think I would love Houston because Udoka hate LeBron.
Yeah.
Dylan hates LeBron. So we get some old school rivalry.
Told my man, stop being a B.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
That was, hey man, I guess he thought he was being a B. So,
Yeah. I don't know. Then old LeBron had to have some old 20 or something. He abused that boy from Canada like Kendrick did Drake. That's what we go through.
Okay, real quick, Sid Bubba. Let me co-opt a little of your time. Why do we make it such a big deal that Kendrick did up Drake? Like Drake is not even a good rapper, so like, why is this such a big deal?
Because never mind. We're not going to eliminate his time for this.
Wait. Both of them are light-skinned Canadian boys who have it coming. That's why.
Okay, all right. Enough said. Okay. You got it, brother. You got it. Man.
I'm so hoping, and Laker Nation might not believe it, but I believe it's going to be the Lakers and the Celtics.
Ooh, would love it.
I would love it. And if we win, me and Transformer are going to be insufferable. We're going to go back to the dating game. We're going to go back to the, I'm man.
Woo.
I'm praying.
I'm gonna be too busy at the parade.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God! I tell you, if that happens and we don't win, I am taking a 2-week hiatus from the TheFormatPodcast. I'll do the overlays. I'll do the B-roll. I'll set it all up, and Transformer will be here, and there will be an empty seat. So I'll even put my camera on. It'll just be an empty chair sitting here with a microphone.
We're going to have Laker Nation in there. Then we're going to have the Department of the Navy, the Marine Corps, Hoorah, do or die.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, what a nightmare. Jeez.
That's going to be so beautiful.
Oh, my gosh.
But I'm hoping so. So hopefully on this stretch we do well.
Mm-hmm.
And man, anything can happen in the playoffs.
That's correct.
So other than that, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it G. All right, my brother.
Sid Bubba,
All right,
thank
bro.
you, man. I appreciate you.
All right.
Or you say aye, chief, or whatever the hell y'all say.
Hey, Laker Nation go tell you what Army means. Ain't ready for Marines yet.
Oh, here you go. Come on, man. Muscles are required. Intelligence not essential, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. All right, Sid Bubba. Thanks for the call, brother.
All right.
Oh, man. All right. Okay, look, that's enough of this, man. Let's get to the next topic, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man.
It's like I can see. You ever seen steam coming out of somebody's head when they so angry? Like it's just like fuming. It's just like, yeah, I'm trying. Man, I'm trying.
Like, come on. Jeez.
New looking Golden State, man. Go ahead, bro.
New looking Golden State. No, so this is funny. This is actually a second trade situation where I apparently was very wrong, right? So as it appears now, I was wrong with the Lakers. We just talked about that. And as it appears now, I was also wrong with the Golden State Warriors. I was under the opinion that when say again?
I said back to back.
Yeah, man. I was under the opinion that when they made the trade for Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. When
Jimmy
they made the trade for Jimmy Butler, that it wasn't going to work. I believe that him and Draymond were going to clash heads because they're two hotheads types guys. And I also was concerned that obviously he wasn't going to be another splash brother, right? He's not known for shooting the three, so that might disrupt the spacing of the Warriors, and Steph wouldn't be able to kind of do it the way he was able to do it previously all those years with Klay Thompson. But lo and behold, since Jimmy Butler's arrival in Golden State, the Golden State Warriors are 5-1 in their last 6 games with Jimmy Butler. So they're playing a lot better. Steph, oddly enough, has really started. He's found new, fresh legs. He's been revitalized. I think he's like leading the league in scoring since Jimmy Butler arrived. I think leading the league in what is it? One of the oh man, I can't remember. But the point is, Steph has really stepped his game up.
Turned it up a notch.
He's turned it up a notch. Jimmy Butler's playing really good ball. He hasn't scored less than 17 points since he's been there. So he's been a consistent 20-point per game guy. High teens and above 20. He's been consistently contributing on that end. We know what type of defender he is. We know he's going to work. And he's been getting to the line, I think, 9 times per game and shooting 89% from the free throw line.
That's pretty good.
That's also, at their ages and with all the way they've played all these years, that's giving Draymond and Steph extra breathers in game that they weren't getting before. Because Jimmy Butler is he's an elite slasher and a guy who can finish around the basket and get to the free throw line. So you're seeing a lot of things that I didn't take into account, or I didn't account for when he first arrived, and you're seeing a lot of things that are really making a difference, right? Because he's a souped up Andrew Wiggins, right? Because Andrew Wiggins was another guy who really attacked the rim, and I think he was like 60% at the basket, right? At the rim. And so is Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler takes more than a third of his field goal attempts from there. And Andrew Wiggins only, I think, like 14%. So, he's doing everything. Oh, Paul George had 20 points tonight. Okay. All right, Paul George. Yeah.
Go, boy.
He put the microphone down. All of a sudden he got busy. But anyway, in all seriousness, just really surprised at what we're seeing from Golden State with Jimmy Butler. Now, nobody's saying they're going to win a championship, but they may, if they can continue to play this way and stay healthy, they may avoid the play-in altogether and get a playoff seed, one of the top 8 playoff seeds. So, that's something they want to avoid. They haven't been done well with the play-in the last couple of times they've been in that situation. So I think this is really good, man. Are you surprised, Transformer, at what you're seeing from Golden State with this Jimmy Butler? And I can't remember what you said about what you thought the fit would be. If you can remind me.
I didn't like it. I felt like the trade was kind of like meh. But like you said, it's working. It's definitely working for them. They're finding, another guy to have the ball in his hands.
That's right.
When Steph Curry goes on the bench, when Steph Curry needs a breather.
When Draymond's on the bench.
So you got somebody that can continue to score and play defense when
Elite
those
defense.
two guys are on the bench. So
Right.
honestly, I mean, they're playing extremely well. I'm not gonna jump too high on them.
Yeah.
Them being 5-1 in their last 6 games, because I'm looking at their opponents.
They played good teams though.
Which one?
They beat Milwaukee in that stretch
Without Giannis. Go.
I mean, that's still, it's still
no
a solid
Giannis,
team,
no
right?
Bucks. That's not.
Yeah,
a
but
good
that
team.
Dame is there, and every time Giannis ain't there, Dame be going for like 40.
That's cool. But my point is, he's not there. So they lost against the Mavericks.
Golden State is now in the 8th spot, but go ahead. They lost to the Mavericks. Mm-hmm.
Lost to the Mavericks. They beat the Rockets. Okay, since we're hyping the Rockets, that's good, right?
Good basketball team, man.
They beat the Kings.
Okay.
They beat the Hornets, and then they revenge game. They end up beating the Mavericks again. Without Anthony Davis.
Right.
So I'm not going to crash too much on it. Granted, they're taking advantage of their schedules. They're taking advantage of these players being out and beating the teams that are in front of them.
That's right.
But I'm
tomorrow
curious
night
to see.
they're at Orlando. They probably should win that game. That's another win.
Yeah, that should be another win. So
that they win.
Yeah. I'm
you
not
got to stack them where you can, though, right?
Correct. To that point, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more postseason. That's where my mind is kind of, thinking about Golden State. I'm like, okay, like what are they going to be during the postseason? I've yet to just be finite on that. But like I said, I like what I'm seeing. That right. Don't get me wrong. I do like what I'm seeing. It's giving Steph Curry a fresh set of legs in that fourth quarter. Man. He's able to be a little bit more efficient, not have to do too much by himself by having the ball in his hands. And that's what Jimmy was there for. He traded Jimmy to literally take the ball out of his hands. Like, okay, Steph, take a breather. I got it. I can go up there. I can run sustain a good run. I can take care of it while you're on the bench. I can continue to keep the team scoring points and, keeping these leads that we do have. So
right.
I am a little surprised by it. Even though the schedule was a little light up on the competitive side of it, but they're playing some great ball, man. They're playing some great ball.
Yeah, I think so, man. Like I said, really, I just thought it was going to be a bad fit, but it really worked. Correction.
Working.
It's still early. It has worked so far.
Yeah. It's
now we have a long way to go, but yes, it is working at the moment. So yeah, man, definitely very surprised about that. I'm shocked by it. I didn't expect it at all.
I can't wait for us to play him again.
Obviously, Draymond is well past his best, right? But having a guy like Jimmy Butler there who can be, an emotional firebrand, but also a defensive stalwart and a kind of defensive captain of your team as well, that helps a whole lot. And I think it's good, man. I think it's good. And to your point, man, it's really helping Steph a lot. So we'll see how Steph finishes the season, but I like it.
Right now they do control their own fate. I mean, the West is just
the West is always going to be the West.
It's a tough, man. It's Memphis Grizzlies, Denver Nuggets tied at 8.5. Tied at 38-20. So they're tied. The Lakers, Houston, tied 10.5.
Right.
Clippers, Minnesota, tied 15-15. Then you got Golden State at 15.5. Dallas Mavericks right behind them, 16. Sacramento, 17. That's how many games back from the number 1 seed, guys. If you guys didn't understand what I was talking about, but that's nip and tuck.
Right. Golden State has they're at Orlando tomorrow night. Looks like they're on an East Coast swing. They're at Orlando tomorrow night. Should be a win. Then they follow that up Saturday night. This is on TV, sadly. At Philadelphia, right? That should be a win.
That should be a win.
Followed by Monday night at Charlotte. Should be a win.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll realistically get tested until Tuesday night at Knicks, right?
They can literally end that stretch in the 6th seed if the Lakers go take care of business.
Right.
We played the Clippers twice.
There you go. Following that at Brooklyn, they'll probably win that at Detroit. Now that's an actual tough game. Now, who would have thought that before the season started, right?
Detroit would be a tough matchup.
Right. Before Monday, March 10th, they're back on the West Coast against Portland, hosting Portland. So, I mean, this is not bad. Like, they got a nice little stretch here. They're home against Portland, home against Sacramento, home against the Knicks, home against Denver, home against Milwaukee, home against Toronto before they go back on the road to Atlanta. So it's a nice, they got a nice little run for a while you know, where they can legitimately have an opportunity to close that gap. And if they play well, probably work themselves into like the 5th seed. Obviously, it depends on what everyone else is doing, but they got an opportunity to get themselves into a really good spot heading into the playoffs. So
yeah, I mean, right now to 6th seed, definite possibility because, like I said, they're right there. They would definitely need a very big losing streak from either the Lakers or the Rockets to get up into that 5th seed.
Right.
Yeah.
But look, from now till the end of the season on Sunday, April 13th, the only tough games they're realistically going to have is versus Detroit, versus Denver, at home versus Denver, at home versus Milwaukee. Then it's hosting Toronto, at Atlanta, at Miami, at New Orleans, at San Antonio, at Memphis. Now that's a game. Yeah. At Lakers, that's a game. Versus Denver, versus Houston. So we got about 15 games left and really only 5 legitimate matchups, right? I'm not saying that it's the NBA. Obviously, every team has quality players and coaches, but you get the point I'm saying. Like, they can win the bulk of those games if they, you know, stay focused and stay healthy. So
24.
I'm just saying.
So 24 games. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 11, 12. So about half of the games are against decent opponents. So out of 24 games that they got remaining, I got 12 of those games that they're playing against some decent enough competition to, you know, give them possible L. And that's
and if they win half of those, that's not bad.
That should put them in good shape.
18-6 during that last stretch.
Yeah, that should put them in good shape.
They can do that.
Granted that they take care of business with Orlando, Philly, Charlotte, Brooklyn,
the games are supposed
Portland, Sacramento. Yeah. They win those games, you know, and move on. They should be good to go. But
that's
other than that,
question, Edward. That's not a question. I'll take OKC, man. I think it's time for them boys. They're really good.
Oh, they gotta win that series.
Yeah, that would be. Could you imagine the letdown if they lose in the first round? Oh my god! And
he gets MVP.
Say again.
And if he gets MVP,
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it'll be tough. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Whoever gets in that 8th spot is getting eliminated.
The league might fix that.
They're like, ooh, you know what? Let's go and give it to Jokic the 4th time. It's not, that might not be too bad.
Rabbi Chowdhury, am I saying that correctly? When Tatum is playing with bums like Holiday and Porzingis is not. Whoa,
bum? Holiday is a bum?
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's ridiculous.
Holiday is.
But Robbie, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Please correct me, Robbie. But good to see you here. I've never seen you before. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate you tapping into the show. And if you're enjoying it, man, please hit the share button.
Looking at
Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Cool. Gotcha, Robbie.
Gotcha. As in Robbie, my man.
All right.
Robbie, what's happening?
What's up? Good to see you.
What's happening? But no, man. I mean, this schedule, like I said, is favorable for them. But like I said, they're going to need Houston or LA to, you know, go through a nice slide of stretch of games too. And it's possible because, like I said, the Lakers are playing up against a tough stretch of games coming up. I haven't seen Houston's schedule as of late, so it all depends. I mean, Golden State does play Houston; they do play LA, so those two games for them matter the most because not only do you, if you want to get a higher seed, you would need to beat both of them teams in order to, you know, have that full game jump to get in front of them. So it's a possibility, man. But you know, it's working so far, like we said. You know, but it's good to see that it is because I honestly looked at the trade. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay. Well, what does that do? What does that do for your team, right? But it appears to be fitting very, very well, man. It really does.
There you go. All right. So let's go ahead and we will take a couple calls here if there are any. 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Give us a shout. Give us your thoughts on Jimmy Butler's impact on the Golden State Warriors and Golden State overall, what you think they will do for the remainder of the season and what you think they're capable of doing in the playoffs. Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
They're for real, man. And that's no disrespect to Golden State, man, but OKC is.
But if they do, that does a lot for Steph's legacy.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That does a lot. I mean, you knock out OKC when you were just a play-in team, boy, that's tough. Knocking off the one seed. That's going to be really good achievement.
Yeah. Agreed, Steve. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, he's making a little noise already. He's already in the top of the conversation.
Yeah,
5-1, right? Since its arrival. So that's pretty good, man. That's very, very good. Who would you guys rather see them play in the playoffs is the question. Who would you rather see Golden State match up against?
I mean, I really do like the OKC matchup. I think that could go 6 or 7 games, but I love the thought of Steph and Shai Gilgeous, although I'm pretty sure they'll put Jimmy Butler on Shai Gilgeous so Steph doesn't get destroyed.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. All right, let's take this call. Laker Nation, what's up, man?
I'm going to make this quick because it's still – I can't say that, but thumbs down to Golden State. Okay.
Ooh.
I got okay. I don't if they say it's OKC. I think okay. I don't think they're gonna beat OKC. But what I will say is Jimmy Butler has a habit of knocking out number 1 seeds, being in the play-in.
He does.
Bruce can attest to that.
Wasn't it the Boston? Never mind.
And I think they got the I think they got Giannis and them boys too another year. When
I thought they were the 7th seed though. I mean, they were a lower seed for sure. I thought they were like
they were the playing team. He said playing team, not 8.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He said playing team.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
They got Giannis too.
You're right.
So Jimmy Bucket and eliminate teams in the play-in, but the West is a whole different animal.
It is.
I don't give them a chance unless they can get the number 4 seed for them getting up the first round. Because I don't see them beating any of those teams. Well, except for Memphis.
I would like to see them play Memphis. I think that'll be a good series.
They haven't proved themselves in the playoffs yet.
I would like them to play Memphis. Yeah, that'll be my pick.
So, I don't know, but they got you read off their schedule. They got a favorable schedule.
I think so,
but I'm not going to take them. But I'm not going to take them serious until I see what they can do against the top teams. They're looking good right now, but I ain't gonna take them serious until I see what they can do against the top teams. At least we have been playing playoff competition.
Yeah, like blew the doors off Boston. Blew the doors off Boston.
We're gonna see what they're gonna do. We're gonna go to their house and
kick our feet up
and get them a butt whooping.
We're gonna kick our feet, put our feet on your couch. No shoes or boots on. We're leaving the boots on.
We're gonna kick their door in and come in and raid the fridge.
And how Chris Broussard say, make me a sandwich and some chips and a soda pop.
We're gonna lock them in the basement and take over that crib.
That's not how they do things in Beantown, I gotta tell you. Just telling you that's
they racist. If we come kick the door in, we might get shot.
Yeah, you might.
Proceed.
What's up, man?
I'm gonna say this and I get off, man. You either pissed off about the Lakers or your Celtics because your voice is fucked off tonight.
It's a lot of Laker conversation.
Have you been? Are you mad because you eating your words? You saying that you thought that Luka and Curry wasn't gonna work out for us? Or are you mad because
the Luka thing is still very early.
They at the 3-point contest every game.
The Luka thing is still very early, and I will have to see it to believe it. But I don't believe that LeBron will continue to play in this way.
Man, put some pep in your voice, man.
What, man?
I see. You're making me mad because I'm about to be on the side of the other Bruce. And young disciple on this one, man. Come
That's
on,
okay.
man. You're correct.
Jesus.
He ain't did nothing for you to be pissed off at him.
I'm not pissed off at him, but let me say this. I'll keep it simple.
He ain't did nothing for you to talk.
I've always said that when it comes to LeBron, all I have to do is sit back and wait, and he'll prove me right. And he's going to do it again. So that's okay.
Okay.
See, I don't want to do. See, you got me, man. I'm mad at you that you got me defending this dude because you're sounding like the definition of that H word. I don't want
No, not at all. I'm sounding like somebody who's been around watching for the last 22 years.
Houdini?
Yeah,
okay, no.
When I get off the phone, talk to your boy on the side, man.
We'll do, man. We'll do.
I'm good.
Man, he has a definition of that H word. He's talking about I'm just gonna sit back and just wait for Braun to be Braun and the shit just gonna implode. You need to have a phone. You need to talk to your boy Tatum the next topic and tell him to put on his big boy draws and be the face of his team.
30 seconds. Wrap it up. 30 seconds.
I'm done because Bruce ain't talking.
I mean, I don't know what he wants me to say. I have no idea.
He wants you to say Laker Nation to die. All right. Good talking to you, Laker Nation.
I just want to say thank you, Magic. We dodged another bullet there.
What's the bullet?
I think we drafted Ingram instead of Tatum. No, it was Lonzo Ball.
It was Lonzo Ball that draft year.
Yeah, we drafted Lonzo Ball.
And we dodged another bullet by trading him.
If Tatum would have got eight alive in LA, bro.
No. See, the problem would have been, first of all, he wouldn't have got 8 alive in LA because LeBron would have come there and just traded him. So that's a non-issue. Anyway.
It would have been in New Orleans.
I don't think he. Well, that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think he would have came.
Yeah,
Tatum was there. The Tatum was there.
All right, brother. Well,
all right, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Next topic, man. Appreciate the call.
Man, sometimes so damn depressed, bro.
I'm good.
You do sound depressed.
I'm not depressed, man. I'm good.
You sound so monotone.
What you want me to say, man?
We're just talking, and So, man, the Golden State Warriors are 5-1 since achieving Jimmy Butler. And what's your take on that, Transformer? And then I got to come in all loud, aggressive.
Man, let me take this call, man. What's up, Bruce? How you doing, man?
Damn, Bruce had some damn enthusiasm tonight. Bruce, what's going on, Bruce?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What you got?
That boy took some Z-Quil.
Man.
No, man, I'm good. I promise I'm good. I am feeling great, man. Thank you.
You got the Barry White voice going on and shit.
Nah, man, I'm great, man. Really.
You just laid back tonight, huh?
Yeah, man. Blessed, happy to be here with y'all. Happy to be able to do the show, man. I'm feeling very good.
Show some damn enthusiasm, man. You not
something got bumped by 20.
Listen, how are you gonna host something and that's not engaged with the audience?
What you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
Listen, you got a show. I'm saying, it's real. You got a show, right? But you up there like an old grumpy old man, not engaging with the caller. They ain't talking to the chat tonight. I mean, what's going on, man?
Yo, Bruce, you're a funny dude, man. I love when you call, man. I do.
No. You're trying to build the podcast and the platform, but you're not engaging with your money.
Not engaging with your money. Talk to him, Brucey.
Transformer doing more on the game. He co-hosts, or he hosts too, and Transformer holding the showdown the night by himself.
Damn. Okay, that's what we.
God damn it, Brucey.
Let's go.
Man.
What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Seriously, I'm feeling good.
Real quick, Golden State is playing well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Jimmy Butler came in and fit so well.
Me too.
He's playing. He got his attitude under control.
Yeah, man.
Give him his props. But look, when Jimmy Butler had me, and he locked in. Look what he do for teams. They win.
Yeah,
they
no
win.
doubt.
For some reason, he's a winner, yo. He just brings something to every team that he go to.
Like a different fire.
They playing well. I don't care what nobody say. Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green in the playoffs will be a nightmare for any team, but they're gonna play. Because Jimmy infused something in them that even Draymond playing hard. I've been watching the games, most condensed games. I don't watch the games late night, but I watch games. This 20-minute game in the morning.
Right.
They playing hard on D. In the playoffs, they will be dangerous.
You're breaking up a lot, bro.
You breaking up,
I'm
Bruce?
breaking up?
Yep.
You hear me now?
Yeah. I hear you.
Steph Curry, one of the, if not the greatest shooter of all time. Got Jimmy Butler, one of the greatest defensive players of our time.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond Green, one of the greatest defensive players of our time that's playing hard. So they'll be dangerous. They'll be out. They must definitely be out. Don't sleep on them. So they're playing well and it's good.
You went out again, bro.
Hello?
Yeah, you went out again.
My phone, hear me now?
Yeah, I think you're saying don't sleep on the Warriors with what Jimmy Butler's doing defensively and Steph is a shooter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying, in the 6th seed, 7th seed, I don't think nobody want to see them because they will be dangerous just because Jimmy Butler there.
Yeah, and the championship pedigree. I think that means a lot, knowing what it takes to win at this point. Now, am I saying they'll win a championship? No. Am I saying they're more likely to win a championship than the Lakers? No. But I do think that they're not going to be an easy out. Well, because if the Lakers continue like this, they'll be the favorites in the West. That's why. That's why I use them. And we just finished talking about them. They're playing extremely good basketball. That's why I said the Lakers. Is that okay with you, Transformer?
Proceed, Bruce.
Proceed.
All right. I got one question for Transformer. You said something earlier that they've taken advantage of the players. That's what you said, Transformer, something like that? And
the Warriors? Yeah. I'm taking advantage of the schedule. Yeah.
As they should.
Listen, that is, I hear what you're saying, but these guys are 100 millionaires, man. You worry about playing ball, and people out here got harder jobs, struggling out here. You want one to play every other man. Shit. These guys entitled little babies, man. They kind of. LeBron was crying about the schedule. He posted something like a couple days ago about that. Man, he's a billion. He's talking about you a billionaire. He's talking about playing basketball, love.
Yep.
And people out here struggling with jobs in the economy. And you whining about some fucking basketball, bro.
You didn't see before the season started, they LeBron made some stupid tweet about how why did they have to go and play I think they had a preseason game in Milwaukee. He's like, why do they have to go play that game? Oh, you mean why you got to go get on your freaking private jet and fly over there? Like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought that was very tone deaf. But anyway.
Yeah. So they teach spoiled little brat shit. Like, come on, man, you whining about some damn basketball. You a billionaire. But yeah, man. Great show tonight, fellas. I'm gonna get off the phone so y'all can keep it moving here. I'll
no
call
doubt,
back
man.
on the next one.
Appreciate the call,
All right, bro.
All
right, bro.
All right. So let's see.
What's that?
Was that?
No, I'm nothing. Go ahead. Proceed.
Okay. No, you good, man. All right. So that's new look Golden State Warriors. Let's go ahead and take it to the main topic of the night. I know my man Edward has been waiting for this. Yo, your brother harasses me about this every day.
As he should.
Every day. I'm like, let it go, bruh. Let it go.
Sounds accurate.
So here's a big part of it, right? Jayson Tatum, we know, is one of the best players in the NBA. Is that fair? He's a top 10 player in the NBA. That's fair. There's no question about that. G doesn't believe it, but no, I mean, you're 3 years straight, your first team All NBA. So arguably you're a top 5 player in the NBA. At least you were voted that way. But at the very least, you're a top 10 player. You can't just come up with 10 players off top better than Jayson Tatum. So here's the deal, though, right? Jayson Tatum, we know what went on with him. He had the whole nonsense at the Olympics. We know Jayson Tatum didn't get the Eastern Conference Finals Most Valuable Player, the Larry Bird Award. His teammate Jaylen Brown got that. We know he didn't get the NBA Finals Award. Oh, now look who looking like now look who looking sad. Don't want to hear the topic. No, but he didn't get the NBA Finals Most Valuable Player, the Bill Russell Award. And then of course he goes over in the Olympics, and Steve Kerr basically suns him, gives him no burn. So you got all that going on. And Jayson Tatum, we know, is, like I said, he's one of the better players in the NBA. In my estimation, a top 10 guy, and I think most would agree with that. Here's part of the so you got two things going on with Tatum. Tatum is a guy, and I don't know what's up with him, man. I think he's so concerned with the wrong thing, right? He wants to be the face of the NBA. He said that like last year. No, you can't be the face of the NBA, Jayson Tatum. You can't. you just don't have it. You're a heck of a player, but you don't have it to be the face of the league. Then on top of that, now you're hearing recent comments, and we'll get to that shortly, about him feeling like he's underappreciated and in some cases disrespected. I do think that he's disrespected. I do think he may be underappreciated, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think part of the reason why is because you just have a different mentality. You have a different attitude. You carry yourself in a different way, not in a bad way, right? But then you're always invoking the name of Kobe. Like, he was a different dude than you. Don't invoke that name other than to say, I am motivated by his greatness. I strive to put the Mamba mentality into my life and into my game. You can say that and you'll be good. But then, you're bringing up Kobe too much, and you got the Kobe tattoo. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. First of all, you're a Celtic. Why would you do that? Like, stop. Right. I think you can agree with that. Like, there's no Celtic, no matter how great, or there's no Laker, no matter how great or how much they respect Larry Bird or the great Mr. Russell or KG or Paul Pierce, that's getting a Celtic tattoo, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, we can.
There we go. So that's not happening. Yeah, my bad. So we got all that going on, and you have Tatum. Then you got this whole face of the NBA talk we've been hearing lately, and we know a whole lot of that has to do with the fact that LeBron can't play forever, no matter how much it seems like it. He can't actually play forever, and so we're now yeah, it does, right? And we're now looking forward to who's going to be the next guy, right? Is it going to be Anthony Edwards? Is it going to be and then you have the discussion, can it be a foreign-born player, a Canadian or a European? And you got all this going on. And again, Tatum is saying like, yo, what about me? Hey, I'm here, I'm doing this work. But nobody believes it can be Tatum. At least, well, Edward believes it could be Tatum. I don't believe it could be Tatum because he doesn't have it, right? So he's made some recent comments lately. It's been discussed on all the sports shows. So they actually did a blind reveal today of three players in NBA history on First Take before the age of 28, right? And of course, one of them was Michael Jordan. You could kind of tell by the the shadow or whatever, but even still, it's like 32 points per game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, no championships, 4 All-NBA first team, 4 All-Stars. And then you got Tatum, like 23 points per game, like 8 rebounds and 4 assists, 5 assists, whatever it was, 4 All-NBA first teams, 4 All-Star nods, and a championship. Then the other guy, the third one, I thought it was Bird. They thought it was Tim Duncan. I thought it was Bird, and it was Bird. It ended up being like 23 points, 10.8 rebounds, like 6 assists, 4 All-NBA first teams, 4 All-Stars, and a championship, right? So anyway, then the reveal came up, and the whole thing is like, oh, wow, that's Tatum. Wow, that's Bird. So the point is, like, you're looking at it, and Tatum has had about as good a start to a career as most guys could imagine, right? By the age of 28, he's a champion, multiple-time first-team All-NBA, multiple-time All-Star, blah, 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 Olympic gold medalist as well. So he's got all these accolades to his name, but still, no one seems to respect him. Oh, it was 26, my bad. No one seems to respect him and kind of put him in that bracket with those other players, right? Green Mamba. He didn't really say that, though, did he?
I pray to God he didn't.
I hope he didn't.
I pray he didn't.
Although apparently the Green Mamba is supposed to be very venomous as well, extremely venomous, but that's not the point. Like, don't do that.
Not at all the point.
Yeah, be your own thing. Not at all. Right.
Find a scorpion or something.
Right. We're not going to disrespect God bless the dead Kobe Bean. We're not doing that. Anyway, so yeah, so you've got those things going on, and now you're hearing Tatum So I think it was last week I heard him say something crazy, like when he's done playing, he wants to be remembered like the LeBrons and the Stephs. I'm like, Jesus Christ, come on, Tatum, please stop. Just concentrate on dominating and winning, and everything else is gonna come. I don't understand all this other stuff that you're concerning yourself with, right? Like, why? So I heard him say that. And then I know I'm running off at the mouth. I'm trying to just kind of give the background on this. And then I think he had a long form interview in the Washington Post, and he had some other quotes that came out, and I'm like, come on. So I'll get your thoughts after these quotes. Then we'll listen to Stephen A. Then we'll come back and discuss it some more. But here's one of them. I don't really want to insert myself in things that can be debated. Did he win a championship? Yes. Did he win gold medals? Yes. Was he always a part of winning seasons? Was he first team All-NBA? Those are the things you know are hard evidence. Yes or no? Face of the NBA, they can always debate. But it's like, I check off all the boxes. Yes, Tatum, you check off the boxes. So that doesn't make you the face of the NBA. You check the boxes.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank you. Then Tatum says, honestly, then he was asked, if he feels he's appreciated. This is when I'm like, come on, man. You sound real soft right now. And he's asked if he's appreciated. He says, honestly, no. If you took the name and the face away from all my accomplishments and you're just like, this is what this player accomplished at 26, people would talk about me a lot differently. And he's right. He's right about that. There's no question. But who cares? Like, seriously, I get it. You feel unappreciated. You feel disrespected. You feel like people don't value you for as great as a player as you believe you are. All that is fantastic. But you know what's the fix for that, Transformer?
What?
Shut up, go out and kill. That's it. Like, and again, obviously he's not Kobe and everyone doesn't have that mindset, but what would the Mamba do? The real Mamba. He would just go out and destroy people. And like, that's what I think is the difference. Like, Tatum is just a different dude. So let me get your thoughts on this. I've been talking for a while, and then we'll play the sound from Stephen A. Where are you on this, man?
You pretty much you summed it up for me in the last thing. Shut the up and play ball, bro.
Yes.
Go and kill the competition.
That's
all you have to do. I don't need to hear this old soliloquy of
story.
I did this and did that.
Yeah, man. Harry Hardluck
the NBA is subjective and all about. No, it's not.
Right.
It's not subjective. Everybody knows who the face of the league is. It's been that way for decades. MJ was face, Kobe face, Bron face,
right?
Curry face. You not
Bron and Steph, but no, you're right. You're not. Plain and simple.
You're not
Tatum's
the
my
face.
guy. You know that Tatum is my dude, but
I like I like Tatum. Tatum. I haven't been liking him lately. I haven't. He's been giving me every reason why I'm like, just why I can't side with you on this conversation. Not you, but side with him on this conversation. Like, dude, just go out there and ball. Go out there and give Anthony Edwards 40.
Right.
Like, you want to be the face? Cool. Next, John Morant. Go give him 40. Bron, go give him 4. Go give these boys buckets and show the reason why. One, you're the MVP of that team. Because right now, you're not even MVP of your team. Definitively.
I think he is.
There's a little bit of debate, like, okay, Jaylen Brown is a guy in the playoffs. Where does Jayson Tatum go? That part is what I'm talking about. So
I got
you didn't win the finals MVP. Okay. How do you go and shut everybody up from that? You go and just murder everybody. When Kobe went through his case, I'm just gonna say his case, his troubles, right? He came out and dropped 50, then 50, then 50, and told everybody, I'm still him.
Right.
I'm that guy. You guys want to talk?
Worry about what's happening in Eagle. You worry about what's happening right here.
You worry about what's happening between this big old rectangle that's on this floor. I'm about to give these dudes 50. That's what Tatum needs to do, man. Like, we don't want to hear this. Oh, man, if you take my name and off the stats and the accolades, then you'll be talking a lot different. This is why we talking about you, bro. Go out there and give somebody 40 and then move on.
Just go kill, right?
Leave no question that I'm the answer.
That's a fact,
right? That I'm gonna be the face. When you got to play Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, give him 40.
That's
you play Luka, give him 40. You play Mitchell, give him 40. Look at what's your coach's name? I'm sorry.
Damn.
I almost said Ime.
No, I totally forgot his name. I blanked on that.
Their coach. Look at the coach and be like, hey, bro, we running through me tonight.
Yeah.
I'm giving 40. Like I'm taking 25 attempts and I'm giving 40. I don't care what Jaylen Brown got going. Mazzulla, yes. Mazzulla, yeah.
Robbie.
I'm giving somebody 40. That's the way you answer the bell.
So
that's the only way anybody's answered the bell. They go out and they just straight dominate.
Destroy, yeah.
Dominate.
So, I'm with you 1000%, Transformer, but here's the deal, right? Edward and I, we talk about this on a reg, and the thing is, he's not built that way, right? He's a guy that if he gets going and gets hot, oh boy, like get out the way because it's going to get bad for you. But he's not the guy, in my humble estimation, that is wired to go out there and kill every single night. Like he's just not that guy. Like, we talk about the Kobe's and the Mikes and the, that mentality there. Like, I want to destroy everything in front of me every single time. There's very few players built that way, and he's not. And I don't know why he doesn't understand that. Like, I think he's got pretty much everything else, but also he doesn't have much of a personality, which realistically, that's fine. Like, I'm sure people could say that about me. I'm very mellow, very laid back, don't do a lot, when I'm like, I'll be bugging on the pod, but,
pretty accurate.
And right. And that's him. That's him, he's just with his kids and just chilling, right?
Pretty accurate,
and just hooping, right? So, and that's cool. I understand that, but guess what? I'm not expecting to be the face of any large organization because I know what my personality is and is not, right?
Correct.
And I know there are certain things that are endemic to holding that certain position. And so he's not that. And I don't know why he doesn't get it. But let's hear from Stephen A. Smith on this topic. I think this was today on First Take. They were discussing it.
I do feel he's underappreciated. I think that when you consider his youth and the fact that last year he was in his 5th conference finals game, we've got some stars we've celebrated throughout NBA history that took forever, if they ever made it, to a conference championship series. He got there 5 times, okay? He went to 2 NBA finals before, and then obviously won one last year, his 2nd appearance, okay? The brother is special. He's 6'9", he can shoot, he can handle, he can score. He's good for 25 to 27 a game. He's reliable. He's trustworthy. He's a model citizen. He's a leader. He's got all the ingredients that warrant him receiving and inking the biggest contract in NBA history just last year, where he got a 5-year, $314 million extension. The brother's special. And I will tell you this. I know that his practices with Team USA were nothing to write home about. And that had a lot to do with him struggling to get playing time under Steve Kerr. I will never get over hearing the news that Steve Kerr walked up to an all-NBA player for the last 3 years, all first-team NBA player for the last 3 years, a reigning champion, and walked up to him and said, you might not play tonight. It's one thing to be coaching the game and you don't get to him. It's another thing entirely before the tip-off even arrives to say, I'm struggling to find a spot for you to play in behind 10 other dudes.
All right. So before we get back to that, Robbie, I hear what you're saying. And when we say give 40, we don't necessarily mean he needs to be going out gunning for 40 every night. We're talking about the destructive mentality of killing everything in front of you, right? And for the most part, Tatum he's near 28, 10, and 7. What is he this year? He's 27, 9, and 6. Right? 20, he's 27, 9, and 6. So yeah, he's getting that. But clearly, and don't get me wrong, it's not being appreciated because he is one of the best two-way players in the league in terms of being asked to defend at a high level. Obviously, he's passing the rock, he's rebounding the rock, he's scoring the rock. So he's doing everything. But at the end of the day, if you want to be the face of the league, you have to, as Transformer said, if I'm quoting him correctly, you have to leave no doubt. You have to go out there and you got to kill if you want to be that guy. That's just a different thing other than playing extremely well, which he is doing. That's just something different. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right. Bookie Allen says Tatum has dropped 50s and 40s in the playoffs multiple times. Listen, Bookie, you don't got to tell me, man. I'm a diehard Celtics fan since I was in 3rd grade. That's 1986. But the point I'm trying to make is, regardless of that, he's also had way more clunkers in the playoffs than those type games. And what I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me say it, Bookie, is that Tatum is a guy that can get nuclear hot and go off, but he's not a guy that generally comes out with the intent to kill. Like he could come out, make his first couple of shots, and then you're like, uh-oh, it's about to get bad. But he's not a guy that even before tip-off is going to come out and just destroy people. Let's continue with Stephen A. Do you have something to say, Transform?
No. I got you. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, let's continue with Stephen A. and then we'll get back.
You can't find 10 other dudes definitively better than Jayson Tatum in the NBA.
Gee.
And yet that's what he did. And so I think that's part of what you're seeing from Jayson Tatum right now. He's basically asking himself legitimately, y'all, what more does he have to do? He's won. He's a perennial all-star. He's considered great. He's a model citizen. What does he do wrong?
Real quick, I'm going to say something here that a lot of people are not going to like. I'd vote for him for MVP ahead of Jokic. Yes, I said it.
Jayson Tatum?
Yes. And it's not because I'm a Celtics fan. It's because
ahead of Shea too?
Very simple reason. Not ahead of Shea. Ahead of Jokic.
Ahead of Jokic. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the very simple reason is Jokic does not defend. He only plays one side of the ball. I'll be damned if I'm voting for an MVP that doesn't even try to defend. Not going to be able to do it.
I don't blame him for making that statement. I back him 100%. In 8 years, doggy, this brother Jayson Tatum has been to the conference finals 6 times. Yeah. He's been to the NBA finals twice. Mm-hmm. And now he's a champion. But okay, there's nothing to, you know what the problem with Jayson Tatum is? This is the only nugget, this is the only blemish on him. To some people, he's boring because off the court, he's relatively flawless. I'm saying he's relatively flawless. There's no drama that comes with him. Yeah. That's it.
So let me ask you.
Timmy was boring.
I was about to say that.
But we knew Timmy was him.
Yes. Right.
Timmy, the big fundamental. Like, he got a nickname. Yeah, it wasn't the Green Mamba. It was the big fundamental.
Right. But to that point, though, was Tim ever even in consideration for being the face of the league? No. But see, here's the thing. Stephen A. is saying there's no drama off the court. Why would you want the face of your league to have drama off the court? I don't understand
that's weird. That. Bron never had
really
drama.
Weird to me.
Steph never had drama.
Right. Like, why do I want that? Why would I want that? And especially, why would you want, as a black man, Stephen A., why would you want another brother to have drama off the court? You know immediately the direction that's going to get taken.
Maybe he means like,
mm-hmm.
Like I'm not trying to quote him here, but maybe he's not talking about like trouble. Not trouble. Maybe he's talking about like, okay, something with the media or bashing at another player. Maybe he's talking about that sort of drama.
I hope so.
Maybe. I wouldn't say
sounds like
talking about,
like
problem, like issues at home and stuff like that. I'm sure he's not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Bookie Allen, you're 100% right. I very much get frustrated. I get frustrated with all these players that bail out the defense by settling for threes a lot, but that is the modern game, and even more so than that is the Celtics game. They're always looking for threes, and don't get me started on that. But yeah, that's how they play. But I'm 100% with you, Bookie. He needs to chill with that and just be more aggressive.
He averages 9 a game?
Too many. How about that?
Correct.
Yes, but yeah, I believe about 9 or 10 a game. Yeah, it's like there's no need for that.
Too many.
Let's see. Sid Bubba says, I think Stephen A. Smith is saying you can't be lukewarm to be the face of the league. You got to love or hate a player. You can't be looking to be liked. You have to take it. Okay, I'm cool with that. But you're right, Sid Bubba. But also, I'm trying to think back, like Magic and Larry. Did they take it or did it just happen organically? Michael Jordan, did they take it or did it happen organically? Kobe, did he take it or did it happen organically?
Kobe took it.
You think he took it?
Kobe took it.
Okay.
Kobe said, I am going to be him. I am kicking this fat mofo to the curb. I am going to be him.
Right.
Kobe took it.
Okay. All right.
There was no early crowning of Kobe, right? Like MJ came in.
MJ took it. I think he was just that good, Sid Bubba.
Yeah, MJ was just good. Like he came out and them boys was just like, okay, what is this? Who man came out averaging what? 28?
Yeah, 28 as a rookie. Yeah,
28 as a rookie. He came out. Yeah, he was there. Kobe literally was on the bench.
Yeah.
Finally got his time.
Talking.
And he was being outshined by this big fella. And he's like, nah. So I'm gonna start matching that big fella. then of course I'm going to pass this big fella.
Yeah.
Big fella got to go. I'm
Right.
taking it. That's because I want this to be mine. Like there's no, I want to win. I'm taking it. When he got in trouble, I'm dropping 50.
Right.
Like if you don't think I can
my mind off of this situation.
Yeah, if you think this guy's the best defender in the league, watch me give him 40.
Let me show you what it is.
Let me show you what it is. Like I am him, and I'm gonna show you why. Like that's him. MJ
right.
MJ took Magic and Larry. There's no sheriff in town, and they had to agree. Well, okay. What is it? Magic told MJ told Magic and Larry there's a new sheriff in town. That's what he probably meant.
Yeah, but by that time, to Robbie's point, Magic was pretty much on the way out. Bird was done physically. But what we have to look at too, though, remember in '91 in the finals, Magic was still great. He was runner-up to MVP that year to Michael Jordan. So it's not like he wasn't still great, but I hear it. So this whole thing,
10
man,
threes a game.
You got to stop that. But that's how they train him to play, though.
10 is a
okay,
lot.
Bookie. Okay,
I'm not mad at this, Bookie. 10
I'm not mad at this. Okay, yeah, this is cool. My favorite four players are it's Barkley, Mitch Richmond, Dream, and Bird. So yeah, not bad. All right.
Favorite?
I like that.
I mean, of course, Kobe. Favorite.
I can't dream.
I think about that one.
What?
My favorite. No, I'm thinking about favorite. I know, like top
so,
five and favorite. Like favorite is a different word.
Yeah.
Favorite
No,
is different.
That's like Paul George is my GOAT.
Yeah, favorite. Like definitely a favorite. He ain't to go to nothing.
No, there's no GOAT discussion there. There's no discussion for that.
Man, not even the greatest to come out of Indiana.
Yeah.
So
man.
that's Ray.
Joe Harrington was good. Who's haters and why? Let me hear this, Joe Harrington. Let me hear this. I hope you're not pulling the low information response thing. Let me hear this. Why are people haters? I want to hear. But yeah, so Tatum, man, he needs to stop talking and just concentrate on just being that guy, man, because he has the skill set to do it. But even more so, maybe he doesn't need to change how he plays at all. Just concentrate on going out and winning, man. Just concentrate on going out and winning.
Please. And leave,
because if you get back-to-back chips, then you'd be two ahead of the Lakers as well. That's huge. That'll put you up there, Pantheon Celtic great. So that'll be fantastic. But even beyond that, they'll be the first back-to-back champ since the Lakers. Jesus. Oh,
not back-to-back. You mean three-peat? Golden State just got back-to-back.
You're right. I'm bugging. Yeah. Golden State got back-to-back, and so did the Heatles. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Back-to-back with KD and right? KD and them?
KD, yep.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, but the point is you will be another one to go back-to-back, which is not an easy thing to do, right? So concentrate on that. Whether or not being the face of the league comes to you, Tatum, is going to be what it is, but just concentrate on doing your work, man.
Take him over Bird any day. I'm going on break. I'm sorry. Joe, you're on your own, bro. You're on your own.
First of all, nobody said Tatum's not a beast, and hater that's a low information response. But to say that Tatum is better than Bird, you're absurd. that makes no sense whatsoever. That's crazy. But anyway, whatever. Wow.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna get ugly. That's about to get ugly.
Oh my gosh.
Take him over Bird, boy.
Oh man, no.
You talking about Mr. Come in the starter jacket? Like
the Celtics
who coming in second?
Right.
Now Larry, he'll take it. Like, you don't want it?
Celtics are the greatest small forward team ever. They're the greatest small forward franchise ever. And Tatum, no. Tatum still has to work his way past Paul Pierce in terms of Celtic hierarchy at the three. So he may get there, but he's got to work his way past that. But to say he's better than Bird, I can't.
And his takeover gene can't even tie his shoes to Larry Bird, man. Yeah. And I'm a Laker fan. Let me tell you right now, I'm a Laker fan, Joe. Right. Laker fan, die hard. I hate everything Boston. I hate the city, hate the color. Not the color because I'm a Green Bay fan too. But I hate everything about him. But Larry, I got nothing to say about Larry. Larry got
Right.
he got to
That-
get
that's
all
how
his
I-
respect for
That's
me.
how I am about Magic.
It's
You
his
already know.
respect for me, man.
Right.
Like I could watch highlights of Larry Bird all day and be like, God damn, why
Of
was
course,
he
I
a
wouldn't
Celtic?
score a point against him. He's 6'9" and he's an NBA basketball player. No, I wouldn't score a point against him. All right, we gonna move on. That's all right.
Comparing anybody in the podcast media to Jayson Tatum is kind of
maybe podcast P, right? Maybe Mellow, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, not this Mellow.
No, not this
Mellow,
Mellow.
like 40 years old.
Hoodie Mellow.
Hoodie Mellow would give Tatum buckets.
Yeah, Hoodie Mellow and that.
Hoodie Mellow gonna give Tatum buckets.
My man. Check this out, Joe. Check this out. First of all, I'm 46 years old, man. Them hooping days is done. So that's already zero right there. But I don't have to.
How's that the point? How's that the point of conversation?
Man. Right. I don't.
Can Stephen A give him? Can Stephen A do anything against him? So
right. Even if I could hoop, what does that have to do with hooping against Tatum? Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I do appreciate your feedback, though, man. I appreciate your feedback. It's all good. You are here and you are engaging in the chat. So thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open up this phone line now. I'm going to open up the phone line for this particular topic.
Am I missing something? Who's Hondo?
John Hondo Havlicek, man.
Havlicek. Jesus Christ. All right.
Come on, man.
I had to think about it. I'm like, Hondo. I'm thinking like Rondo.
Like, no, Rondo? Not Rondo. Hondo, man.
Point guard.
Hondo. And
my bad, Bookie.
You know who would have been the other one too? Len Bias.
Yeah.
He would have been the one. And Reggie Lewis.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. What's going on, fellas? Let me go ahead and say this. I ain't gonna hold y'all time. I ain't gonna hold y'all time up and all that on this phone for like 10 minutes talking about blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what does my brother gotta do? I mean, do he gotta go dark skin or something?
Oh
or do
gosh.
I thought you were talking about me for a second. I'm like, what?
Nah, he talking about Tatum. I don't know what it is, man.
Do he gotta shape up his hairline? I mean, they already trashing him about his hairline being spray painted and all.
What's wrong with his hairline? Because his hairline is tight. It's a problem? Damn.
No, they talking about that on social media, Bruce. I mean, come on, bro. I mean,
man, social media not real, man. Who cares what they gotta say, man? Social media a bunch of anyway. Go ahead.
The point I'm making is like now. I think it was Sid Bubble said in the chat that Tatum ever got criticized or something like that, Bruce. In that 2022 playoff series,
correct.
You know, he led both turnovers.
He set the record for it. He set the record for it.
Yes, and he got criticized for that.
Oh, he got torched for it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. He got torched for that. And then he was given the Brooklyn Nets, and then he gave Giannis and them, he dropped, I think it was Giannis or I think it was Philly. I can't remember. He put a 40-piece or a 50-piece on them, and I think it was either game 6 or 7. And then, of course, we already know what happened.
Game 6.
He lost. And when he lost against Golden State, I mean, he did win a finals MVP. I mean, he won the Eastern Conference MVP or something like that.
No, he didn't. What's his name? Won them both. Jaylen Brown won them both. He won the conference finals MVP as well as the NBA finals MVP.
No, I thought the 2022 season when y'all had went to.
Okay.
So he got that on his belt. He got that. I mean, like, and yeah, I saw that. You know, the first thing, you know, we talked about that earlier. Of course, I would take Bird, but man, like he's right there. He won a chip now.
I would also take Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce over JT right now.
Yeah, prime Paul Pierce. Yeah.
Okay, make sure you're good. My bad.
Remember,
guys.
prime Paul Pierce was going bucket for bucket with LeBron, man. So no doubt, man. Yeah, prime Paul Pierce going bucket for bucket with LeBron, and damn near every other elite small forward, Melo, Paul George, all of them. Nah, Paul Pierce, that dude. Nah, Jayson Tatum, he got a little more work. He wins the next one, then okay, I give it to you. But yeah, he got a little more work to do with Paul Pierce.
Yeah. I had a Truth jersey back in the day.
There you go.
BB says, "Hey guys."
Anyway.
Oh, what's up, young lady?
She says, "Sorry for disrupting the podcast."
Oh, it's all good. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing? But and then now you saying, Bruce, y'all saying JT need to be quiet. I mean, like, what do you want him to? I mean, look at Anthony Edwards. He's not quiet. He's talking. I mean, what does my light-skinned brother gotta do? Really?
Because, the reason we saying that JT got to be quiet because he sounds like he's whining and complaining. He sounds soft. That's the problem. Just go out there and do the damn work.
Anthony Edwards is bitching and moaning about not getting foul calls all the time when he plays. He's whining on the court.
Different conversation that he's having.
And I don't
for attention.
either, but yes,
he's crying for attention. That's different. If I'm crying about a call, okay, you're in the midst of a game. This man is after the game saying, "Look at me. Like, why is my name not the face? Like, why not me?" That's a whole different conversation.
Very different.
I be like, okay, question. Okay, now both of y'all keep it a book like y'all always been doing. If SGA was American, would he be the face of the league right now?
Probably.
If he was American,
he'll be up there.
Yeah. But he don't have a lot of personality either, though.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but he'd be in the argument, though.
Okay, he would be in the argument. I mean, now Stephen A. was. I disagree. Like he's saying, he needs that drama. I wouldn't say that type of drama off the court, but it's like he wants him to be. I don't know if he's talking about he want him to be that trash talk type of person. Because that's when you gotta have the people be like, wow, okay, he should be the face of the league. But I mean, right now, man, I mean, he's a top 5 MVP candidate. He leads the team in points, rebounds, and assists. Bruce, am I telling the truth or not? Is he doing that, right?
Edward, he does everything you say. He's never going to be face of the league. Let it be, man. Why is it so important to you? Some people are built for that. Some people are not. He's not. That's it. There's nothing else. He's not that guy. And it's okay. All he needed to concentrate on is going out and trying to win another chip. That's it.
Okay, Bruce, he is concentrating on winning another chip.
Well, that's all that matters.
You got 30 seconds. Wrap it up, Sean.
Shut up, boy. Anyway. I love you, but you know that. But no, but I just want to give my thoughts and opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, I do understand what you were coming from, Bruce, when we talked about Jayson. Like, man, dog. He has that dog in him, though, bro. I know he's like one of those pretty type pit bulls, you know what I'm saying? Like blue Johnson with the blue eyes.
No,
I get it.
No.
You have that dog in him, Bruce?
No. He's a guy. He's a guy that's really good and can get hot. No.
Yeah, that dog, he would have been the Finals MVP. If he was a dog, he would have demanded I get put in the Olympic Games. If he was a dog, he wouldn't be making these conversations.
Thank you.
Dogs don't do that.
Right. There you go.
You was a dog. You would have left no reason for Steve Kerr to not put you in a basketball game in the Olympics.
Why?
If you're a dog.
If he was that guy, why would me, a diehard Celtics fan, be sitting here saying everything I'm saying? Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it that simple.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Boston don't really talk about their own like that.
You're making a good point because you do talk about Lamar Jackson and all that when it comes to your Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
But though, man, I do want my boy to get some, the credit he deserves. But if he stay quiet, I get that part. But he can't stay quiet. It's like a win-lose situation he's in.
Then he needs to accept what it is. This is the last thing I'll say, and then we got to run, man. He needs to just accept what it is, go out there, focus on killing, win another chip, and then move from there. That's it. Period. That's it. But yo, thanks for the call, Edward, man. We really appreciate it. We got to move on. I think somebody else was trying to call.
All right, water.
All right, brother.
All right, bro. Water.
Yeah, he always says that.
Water.
I think that was a paid in full, right? That's what Nori said when he was like, water. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought that was. Sid Bubba, what's good, man?
What's going on, man?
All right.
E-Dog, I'm gonna have to get on my boy E-Dog, man. Now, I like Tatum, but I don't hate him.
Right.
I don't have no feelings. You got to be that guy. Like Steph. Steph light-skinned, but you know what? Steph is a bad yellow boy. Because he's going to try to take your heart out.
I think that's the best light-skinned boy in the game.
Y'all got to stop all this. Can I interrupt you real quick, man? This drives me crazy, man. As a bunch of brothers, we got to stop all this light-skinned, dark-skinned crap, man.
No. Okay, I got you, Bruce. But I'm just saying
the joke went over his head, bro. I got you, Sid.
It's a mentality. It's a mentality thing.
Okay.
It can't be like I'm a pretty boy. No, Steph was that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steph went out there. He did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't go say, well, I got to be the – he went out and did it.
Right.
And then you got to, like I said, it's not that I dislike Jayson Tatum, but he don't move the needle for me. You got to be that guy.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Larry Bird. I hate Bird. I hate him. I can spit on him.
Hey, watch it, bro.
Spit on him is crazy, man. That's
crazy.
Rough.
That's assault.
But I respected his game.
Right.
I have to go with the show. Dude is bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Celtic. But I have to say he's bad, man. He's a bad boy. I'm just saying, right. For that guy like Magic, the Celtics, feel the same way about Magic.
Mm-hmm.
But they respected him at the end of the day.
Yeah, man.
JT gonna have to just win.
That's it.
And then you know what? Even if he that guy, if you're really that guy, you don't care if you're gonna be that guy or not.
Right.
You just gonna have to go out there and get at him.
Ball.
Yeah.
Okay?
And let the cards fall where they may. Absolutely.
Let the cards fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a LeBron guy. LeBron failed.
Mm-hmm.
He choked. He bit the bit. But he went back and got out there to say, hey, look, I'm getting it on this next one.
Right.
You're not going – it's one thing to be the man, but you're going to have to take everything and being the man.
Right.
The good and the bad. You can't just say, oh, well, it's me. No. You got to have that dog in you.
Right.
That's correct.
Agreed. You got anything else, bro?
Did we lose him? Oh.
No, I think he's still here.
No, I think that's it. I think I got my point across.
You did?
No, you did. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Yeah, but JT just can't work. And he's from the loop.
Yeah.
And my boy from the loop, man, he know better.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, he gonna have to quit whining. Suck it up.
Suck it up, buddy.
Putting y'all boys to shame out there, man.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it ain't great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's generational. They ain't like us.
They not like us. They not like us.
They not like us.
No, you're probably right though.
They not like us.
It's a generational thing because y'all they too melancholy and whatever. No, they need to go out and get it in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. No, you ain't gotta say nothing. I'm gonna be the face because that's who I am. I'm that guy.
Yeah, just go do it. Just go do it. Facts.
All right.
Now we appreciate you, bro. As always, brother.
Man, I appreciate just like Navy men. We stand out.
Stand out, man.
We the man.
Hey, the star in the sky, boy. You look at it, you see us.
Yes, sir. And also Lakers fan too.
Got that good blood. What? Got that good genes, man. Whoa.
Yeah. All right,
Bruce.
Bruce, I see you clenching your jaws, brother. I'm getting ready to
go. He got 290 days of this BS, Sid.
You already know, which is why I have nothing to say except aye. What can I say? All right, Sid Bubba, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate you as always.
Yes, sir. Go Navy.
Go Navy.
Yeah, I can't go that far.
Army.
Laker Nation, what up, man?
Oh, I wasn't even sure if you was gonna take my call.
Of course, I'm gonna take your call.
What you got to move on the show.
Nah, I got you and then Bruce after this. Bruce, call back after Laker Nation gets done. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Man, how am I going? How should I start this?
You're supposed to have that ready already while you was waiting. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, Bruce, man, it's like I can't be over here defending your players, man.
No, I wouldn't expect you to.
Man, Bruce, man, cut all that. I'm gonna tell you, like, cut all that shit out, man, and enjoy your boy Tatum, man.
No, who said I didn't enjoy Tatum? I think he's a great player. Who said that?
I like Tatum, but he ain't the face. He ain't gonna never be the face.
No, he's not.
There's nothing he can do to be the face.
But that's okay though.
Man, leave that man alone, man. Shit, yeah, he wearing your green.
But what I'm saying is, why is that such a big deal? Just go ball. I don't care about any of that. Look, just bring me chips and spread the gap between the damn Celtics and the Lakers. That's all I care about.
Man, if we can accept LeBron James in the purple and gold, man, appreciate Tatum. Y'all got one on us.
I need another one. It's too close.
Man, what else you got to fucking, man, appreciate the man.
No, I'm not saying I don't. I just
stop with all this bull. Stop comparing him to Kobe.
All that I don't compare him to Kobe. Who does that?
Absolutely not.
Damn, he's two different dudes. Man, the boy nice. That boy nice. He hoop. He do his thing. Hey, I was gonna defend him, but then they lost the Detroit tonight, so I can't defend him. I can't defend him because Brown was out and it was his time to shine tonight. But he did cross Cade up pretty good, pretty nasty tonight. So
yeah, he did. He sure enough did, boy. Yeah, he did his thing on that.
That boy. So let me get this straight, Bruce. For you to give your boy for you to give your boy respect, you want him to act like Kobe, pretty much.
No, I don't want him to act like Kobe because hold on, because he can't act like Kobe because he's not Kobe and doesn't have Kobe's mentality. I just want him to concentrate on bringing me another chip. That's all I care about.
That's the way you sound.
Well, you can take it that way, but I don't expect him to be Kobe because I know he can't be Kobe. I know that. Okay, well,
you can crown the dude unless he act like Jayson Tatum is Jayson Tatum.
Yes. So go bring me rings and stop worrying about being the face of the league.
Correct.
Just bring me rings.
Absolutely correct.
And widen the gap between us and the damn Lakers. That's all I care about.
Don't do that. No, absolutely not. No.
That's not gonna happen. Now we're 77 in purple and gold now.
Mm-mm.
And with Rob Lincoln be making moves out of thin air.
Mm-hmm.
Amen to that.
No, I'm gonna tell you this, Bruce. I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Your best bet is to go back to back this year. Because after next year and beyond, it's all going to be a fucking purple and gold.
Look, I don't care nothing about that. I care about one thing at a time, and that's this year. Let's go get a chip.
I'm telling you.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about this year. One thing at a time. That's all I'm thinking about.
If you don't get it,
I'm not thinking about that. That's irrelevant to me. One thing at a time.
If you let me talk. Dang, Bruce, you're arguing like a wife right now. Let me talk. Yeah, and cut me off mid-sentence. Your best bet is for y'all boys to win it this year. I better go back to back. Because I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. This off season, we gonna make moves, and next year and beyond is gonna be about the Lake Show.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm out.
All right, man. Bruce, you were trying to call, man. Go ahead, give your call, and then we'll get to the last topic after you, man. Man, what's wrong with you, man?
Hey, man, because this day has been filled with a lot of Laker stuff. Then Sid Bubba don't make it no better. He just puts the cherry on top with the Navy stuff. Then we're not even talking good things about Boston. We're actually talking something about a Boston player that we don't like. So it's just been filled with so much like you put this show together. Remember that.
I don't dislike Tatum at all. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm just saying, it's not like it's uplifting. But go ahead.
Yeah, let's take this. Bruce, what up, man?
We keep it quick.
Yeah.
Tatum is soft with how he talks.
Fair enough.
That was he talked about he got a Mamba mentality. He ain't got no damn Mamba mentality.
Agreed.
But he's a great young player. He's not going to be the face of the league because
I lost you. He's not going to be the face of the league because what? I'm sorry. Say it again, please.
You say what?
I lost you. He's not going to be the face of the league because what?
He's not going to be the face of the league because he's too reserved.
Okay.
Has there ever been a face of the league? Has there ever been a face of the league that was reserved like him?
I would say Bird, but Bird shared that with Magic, so he could be reserved because Magic was Magic. So
but
probably
Bird was
not.
also an asshole. So you got that.
Yes.
He's an asshole. Like, I'm good. I ain't got to show you. I'm just show you.
I never tell you while I'm showing you.
Yep.
I will say this: Tatum is not soft, but that was a soft moment.
Correct. Soft move. I'm with you.
I'm not saying as a man, I ain't gonna say that man soft. I like the face quiet. You know, he don't be going no clown shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I like that. I mean, I don't know. Has that really happened? I don't think so. Has Tatum ever had any splash moments for people to anoint him the face of the league?
So I think it was Edward brought it up earlier. I think that was the year they went to the finals for the first time, and they were on win or go home against Milwaukee. Was that the conference finals? I believe so. Game 6, and I think he put 48 on them boys.
Yeah, I think that was
to save the season, and then they went on and closed it out in Game 7. But like that was one of those games. But my thing is, those type of games, he's not a guy who I believe, and I could be wrong, he's not a guy I believe can really go into a game like, I'm going to go out there and do this. He can go into a game and get hot, like nuclear hot, and just start killing. But he's not a guy, to your point, with that Mamba mentality that goes out there knowing I'm about to destroy everything in sight. It's different with him,
Basically, you say he's a streaky shooter for real. He's streaky.
I can see that, yeah.
He's streaky. He not.
Okay, can I make an example real quick? When LeBron put, what was it, 45 and 15, 45 and 17 on Boston, that Game 6 that saved the season for the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell LeBron knew he was going to go in there and destroy, right? I'm not a LeBron guy, but he had the look from the time he walked into the arena, I'm about to go kill tonight because there's no other option. I've never seen Tatum look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of get it? You get what I'm saying?
No, I fully get what you're saying.
Right. So and I'm not saying he can be LeBron. He's not capable of being that. He's not capable of being Kobe, but he's capable of being a guy that when he gets going, he's a nightmare to deal with. But that's why we're saying, man, look, all this other stuff, just let it go, Jayson Tatum. Like, I get it. You're a little frustrated, but just let it go and just concentrate on winning, please. That's all I care about.
Yeah. He worried about people respect you, bro. You ain't got to say that. People respect you.
Right. Just go win. So
as long as your core people respect, man. People respect Jayson Tatum.
Yes, they do.
I like coming up talking about. Come on, bro. You got stuff like they got to keep inside of you and let it fuel your fire and within. Take it out of the motherfuckers on the basketball court.
Right. Now, in his defense, he was being interviewed and he got asked about that. But still, you got to know, you got to be careful what you say because it's going to get in that. It's going to get in that article. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. All right, brothers.
All right, bro.
Appreciate the call. All right, let's go ahead and let's take it to the final topic. This was one, this irked me. You really didn't hear the
No. I'm I don't know what this is about.
All right. So former NBA player Channing Frye, one-time champion with LeBron and the Cleveland Cavs in 2016, had some very interesting comments, some comments that really irritated me about the modern NBA. It was kind of along the lines of why guys don't want to be the face of the NBA, and then it morphed into something else. So check this out. We'll come back and talk about it. It pissed me off, and I thought he was very disingenuous. But let's go. What are you laughing at? What's funny?
It's just your attitude already. We ain't even heard it yet.
What? I'm just saying.
Go ahead, bro. Play it.
Yeah, it's not even funny, man. I ain't messing with you, man. I'm about to remove you from.
You're making it worse, bro. Let's move on.
All right, let's play it. Let's play it.
Nostalgia is killing the NBA. The 90s basketball, Michael Jordan and Kobe, was not as clean as y'all think it was. Y'all forget that Jordan left the league for 2 years. Y'all forget that Kobe, rest in peace, quit on his team in the playoffs and did not shoot the basketball. So all this Kobe, Jordan, oh, he's not this, he's not that. That is propaganda. Every great player, whether that's Ant, Wemby, Bron, Steph, this, that. They compare him to a motherfucker 40 years ago. The rules weren't even the same. You're not really watching help side defense. Who's doing this? What is this rule? What is that rule? You're not watching. Nobody celebrates these new people. So why the fuck would anybody want to be the face of this league where you're going to get shitted on every network for not being somebody from 40 fucking years ago? It's ridiculous. It is unfair. Bron is one of the greatest players ever to play. Stephen Curry is one of the greatest players ever to play. Giannis is one of the great. Jokic. And you know what we do? We talk about fucking Michael Jordan. All this superstar era shit is over. The card cap called a second apron, it's over. Teams are going to take over.
He sounds real butthurt.
Yeah, he was very pissed.
Yeah, he sounds like, what's the expression? Who pissed in your cornflakes? Is
that
man,
boy? Yes.
Yeah.
It's Cheerios, but yeah.
Okay, cornflakes, Cheerios, whatever.
Same thing. Both bland. I get you.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the great player said, who hurt you? No, I mean, that was terrible, right? I'm like, man, what's wrong with this clown, man? So, real quick, and then I'll let you go. He certainly was disingenuous there, right? Of course, we compare to Michael Jordan. Why do we compare to Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan is the damn standard. In every sport, there is a standard. Do we think sprinters are not being compared to Usain Bolt, right? We don't think that. Hockey players aren't compared to Wayne Gretzky. The dude who, when he retired, they waived the 5-year period for the Hall of Fame and retired the number 99 across the entire freaking league. Yeah, right? Hockey players aren't compared to him. They are, just so we know. Right? Think about it. Every elite hitter in baseball gets compared to a guy 100 years ago, the Babe. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Every elite hitter. Babe doesn't even hold the record anymore, but every elite hitter gets compared to him. So what the hell is Channing Frye talking about? And then he's out here lying. So he says, oh, Michael Jordan left the game for 2 years. Well, this is interesting, right?
He got suspended, but go ahead.
Thank you. They forced him out for those 2 years. And, Paul Feinbaum on ESPN, right? The SEC guy. He normally talks college football, but it was interesting. I happened to be listening to his show yesterday. And since he's an SEC guy and he's down that part of the country, I think he lives in or near Birmingham. He said I don't even know how it came up. He was like, I happened to spend a lot of time and be around Michael Jordan a lot when he was playing, minor league baseball with the Birmingham Barons. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, let's not get it twisted. He was forced out for those 2 years. He didn't just quit. So I'm like, and that's something Skip Bayless. Yeah, that's something Skip Bayless has been saying for years. So I guess maybe that gambling stuff got a little hectic or whatever.
I told you that too. When I told you, like, he was suspended. They just didn't put a title on it. Why? Because he's the face of your freaking. Yeah,
you don't want it to look bad. Face.
You don't want it to look bad. So when MJ had an interview, he said in an interview, he made the terms like, yeah, if Stern let me back, like it was just like, what? Yeah. You quit? Why would he need to let?
Why would he need to allow you back?
So just in that term, like, so Stern said, bro, you got to go for a little minute. This gambling is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand.
Too hot. Yeah.
And I need you to go ahead and take a break, go play some baseball, go do your thing. But we can bring you back in 2 years. There was no reason for MJ to retire. Like, no reason. Right? Like, the man was at the pinnacle of your game.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like Barry Sanders, he did it, but it was just because his team sucked. His franchise sucked. He got tired of carrying that franchise. Megatron, same team. The team just sucked. He left off of a championship. MVP. Like he was in his prime. Never have we seen it before.
Mind you, coming off and averaging a record 41 in the NBA Finals.
Like, bro, man was killing it. Stern said, "All right, bro, you got the chip, Mike.
Right? Please do us this favor.
We're gonna need you. We're
gonna need you to chill for a minute.
We can't suspend you because if we suspend you, we all look bad. Everything looks terrible. Your name goes in, like it just goes down the tubes from here. But I need you to go away for a little minute."
Okay, so here's the deal with this Kobe stop shooting. So I didn't know this. I need to go back and watch this game now, but I didn't know this. I was listening to Jason Whitlock's show the other day, and Scap Attack was on there. You know, Scap Attack is a big Kobe guy. He loves Kobe, and he provided some context to that whole Kobe stop shooting in that game 7. He's like, yo, Kobe had 23 points in the first half of that game, and they were still down by 20. Like Kobe was killing early, but there was just nothing there. Like he knew. It's one of those situations where, as great as you are, you kind of know that you're not going to be able to pull it off, and so he didn't press anymore. You know, when it got to the fourth quarter. Now I think
he shouldn't have stopped shooting.
Yeah, but now that I know the context of it, because I didn't realize it, I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. Like, do you think he stopped shooting do you think he stopped shooting if that game is within 10 or more? Or maybe
if you stop shooting, period. You quit. You still quit.
No, I don't see it that way.
You pass it up.
I don't see it that way at all. Nah.
I don't care if you're down 30. Fight to get back in the game. You don't know what you don't know what could happen in the second half.
Nah, man.
Injury could happen. You're only down 20.
Exactly.
I've seen Kobe erupt for freaking 60 and 3/4.
Exactly. It's not that serious. Exactly. Yeah, but remember, but see, I hear you when you say I've seen Kobe erupt for 60 and 3/4, but in that game, he was outscoring the opposition by himself. So it's not like his team was getting blown out, and it's like, you know what, just think about it. How many times do we see a team getting blown out and a star get pulled and go sit down, right? We see that all the time.
Yeah, but this is the playoffs.
I get it,
pulling out their star. No point in the game.
No, but what I'm saying, if you know there's no way that you're gonna come back and win that game. See what I'm saying? But
I still didn't like it.
Regardless, and Laker Nation, I know you're saying that's not the reason, but there was that whole thing of they was calling him a chuck and they saying he didn't pass or whatever. So he allegedly was like, "Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. I don't shoot too much.
Okay. I can shoot. I can score.
Y'all don't want me to shoot? Okay, I won't shoot." Yeah, so there's that, but now when you look at like the whole context of the game, you're like, okay, that makes more sense. But anyway, the whole thing with Channing Frye, what he's doing is being disingenuous because he doesn't want to admit, because he's part of this generation, he doesn't want to admit to the real deal why the NBA is suffering the way it is, and he knows what it is. His generation doesn't care, and for the most part doesn't play hard enough. Now, I'll say, Bruce and I talk about this a lot. It appears that this next generation, like the post-LeBron, post-Steph Curry generation, it looks like they want to ball and they want to compete again. So hopefully that's something that will kind of come back around. But, in most cases, you follow the leader, right? And LeBron is the leader. So if he don't want to compete and, then what are you going to do? Let's see. As comparing apples and oranges to that, comparing Kobe to LeBron will always be a false equivalency. That is a fact. It's not that serious. That's a fact. But yeah, demons. Absolutely. But yeah, man, I was so irritated when I heard this nonsensical commentary by Channing Frye. I didn't like it. I'm like,
he sounded extremely hurt, man.
Yeah, he sounded very butthurt. And what he was doing,
so many F-bombs. I'm like, whoa, whose show is he on?
Yeah. All he's doing, man, he's trying to carry the water for the modern NBA. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And that's I guess that's those are the guys you played with, right? And so you're like, okay, those are the guys you played with. That's your generation of players. So that's what you want to do. But I'm like, I didn't really feel that. And I'm like, you didn't have to lie to do it. And you didn't have to try to attack. See, this is what this generation does, this modern generation. They can never just stand up for themselves. They always have to attack the previous generation. Why? Why do you have to do that? Because you know what it is. Go ahead, Transform. I've been talking. Go ahead, man.
No, I mean, I got nothing much more to say than what's already been said, man. Honestly, when it comes to this, It truly just sounds like he's just angry at something. What that something is, I mean, of course you want the, I guess, the league, the media to talk better about the players. I do understand the always comparing to the previous eras, not players, but the previous eras. I'm kind of tired of that. I agree with him on that. Like comparing rules from today to back then, they're not the same rules. We get it. Move past that, please. We can't rewrite. Well, actually, they can, but we can't just implement those rules to affect now to fit your narrative. No, it doesn't. Those rules were the rules back then. Keep them there. These are the rules now. We have to accept it and move on for what the game is. That's why I kind of don't like comparing so many today's players against, players from 30, 40 years ago, because the game itself is entirely different. You played from inside out. Today, you're definitely outside in. And the end is very, very slim. If it's not a dunk, you know what I mean? So I do like that part of it. Other than that, I mean, the everything else, he may be working for Clutch now. That's a different type of butt hurt. I don't know. I ain't never heard no Clutch person talk like that. Get crazy like that. That was just crazy work.
But yo, here's the question though. See, they always want to take shots at the past generation. Why you not taking any shots at LeBron talking about he's the GOAT and this, that, and the third, right? And the reason I say that, this is not a shot at LeBron, but if you're going to be in this generation talking about you're the GOAT and, that one right there made me the greatest of all time, this, that, and the third, well, you don't think you're inviting the comparisons? You're inviting them, right?
Yeah, but it's even kill, though. Old players be talking about the new guys, too.
Well, they have a right to, though.
So I can't talk about y'all?
No. What I'm saying is this. If you're saying, what I'm saying is he's going in like most of these young cats do on the previous generation, but he has nothing to say when the previous. Where was he when Anthony Edwards was talking his nonsense? I didn't hear him out here dropping F-bombs and cursing and going crazy publicly then, right? Did you hear that? I didn't.
Honestly, I didn't even know Shannon Fry was still doing work. I thought
he was on the Road Tripping podcast. Somebody had him on there as a guest.
Okay, because I haven't seen him in some years. I think he was on ESPN last, I want to say. And it's been some years since then. So honestly, when you said Shannon Fry, I'm like, oh, he's still doing something? Okay.
Right. Yeah, he was on the Road Tripping podcast. But that's my thing, though. Like, you have no problem when these cats now are talking bad about the previous generations. But when the previous generations are talking about y'all or we're comparing, you have an issue. See how that works? That's my problem.
Not quite.
What you mean not quite?
Say it again.
What I'm saying is he has no issue. For instance, I'm going to use Anthony Edwards again. He had no issue when Anthony Edwards talking his foolishness about no one in the previous era had any skill except Michael Jordan. He had no problem. Couldn't find him.
Maybe he wasn't on the mic yet.
What do you mean? He could have been on the mic anywhere he wanted to. He's an NBA player. He made millions of dollars. He can't get one of these? It's called $79.99. He could have had one. He couldn't have got a microphone, but he was nowhere to be found, right? Because he got to carry the water and he got to cape for his era, his generation, right? So this is what I'm talking about. That's the hypocrisy. You're cool when it comes to dissing the previous generation, but when they got something to say about you, you don't like it. See how that goes?
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go. Nah, you gotta be ready to go both ways with that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I suppose. But no, the point is, you can't have things one way. You know, a coin has two sides.
Definitely does. It does have two sides. But like I said, he just went extremely hard on it. I mean, like I said, it was maybe one thing. Like that's the only thing I agree on is the rule. Like talking about rules and stuff like that. Because the biggest thing, the biggest conversation you get about older players or older fans, man. If you bring back hand checking, blah 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 blah. Like, okay, well, those were the rules then. Okay, they're not the rules now.
Okay, but what about the rules that don't get called?
There was a lot of no calls in the previous era.
You couldn't carry and travel like you can now.
That's because nobody knows what the hell a travel is nowadays. They change it every 2 years. Now, a gather step, then a gather step. I'm like,
we
what?
didn't have that, by the way.
I'm like, wait, what is it? Because that's when you're trying to develop so much European basketball into the league with the Euro step. They tried to get cute, but now it's like, okay, well, what is what now? Like, I literally watch videos of like old school like and one players, and they're like putting dribbles in slow-mo, and they're like, yeah, that's a travel.
Right.
But then they go to the rule book, and it's like, okay,
I know what you're talking about.
Well, I guess that's real. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess that's not a travel.
They got that one dude on Instagram doing all these weird half steps and jump stops and all this.
Yeah, and they're like, is that a travel? And it's like,
yeah,
it does look like a travel, but it's like by the rule, gather step. Okay, he's gathering the ball. Next step, pivot. I'm like, oh. It's
well,
like,
first
okay,
of all,
it's not a travel.
we never had gather step. But let me answer Edward real quick.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't an issue. And do you know why it wasn't an issue, Edward? Because we know that is the very specific Kobe Michael Jordan dynamic. He was never going to concede an inch to Michael, right? Until he was done playing, of course. But
yeah, saying you're going to beat somebody from a different era, but then talking down about the game is just that's a different conversation.
That's two different things, correct?
Yeah, I could say I could beat Jordan all day.
Yeah.
But to be like, oh man, but Jordan played against farmers and pick it and pick
what?
Whatever.
Hakeem, your dream.
Nah.
Traveling with his moves.
Nah.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Somebody pull up the tape.
No.
Somebody pull up the tape.
No. Man.
Somebody pull up the tape.
I tell you what, man, he keep talking like that. I'm gonna pull up outside Gil's Arena and put
boots to asses.
Now you know that man crazy. He did bring something on the plane before, so you might want to chill out.
He did out of burner.
Hey, Gilbert ain't the one to run up on.
But he's in Cali now. He can't have that.
Should be. He can't. Not supposed to, and having
it's two different things.
Hey, that man wild for real.
Yeah. He definitely was in the locker room with the burner. But
with the burner on him. Like, man, what are you
come
doing?
on, man. Hakeem traveling. He must be. That dude had the illest pivot foot ever. But you know what? I'm not gonna do it.
You know who made it look sexy? Kobe.
Yes.
Made that look sexy.
Yes, he did.
Pivot up. Move
yeah, for real.
Up,
yeah.
And up. It's just
step through. Gotcha.
High shot.
Yeah.
Right off the glass. Yeah. Kiss it.
Whew. Yes, he did.
Dean, man. I miss you, Dean. We miss you.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Send me that, Edward. I appreciate it, man. Definitely send me that. That's crazy. But yeah, so I didn't like anything Channing Frye had to say here. He sounded like he was just upset, like somebody personally insulted him, slapped his moms or something. Like there's no need for any of that, man.
Do you know what the question was to get him to respond like that?
I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw that clip and I was like, that's crazy. I should have watched the whole thing. I didn't have time to get to it today. But
yeah, I'm curious. I'm going to watch the whole thing and see why was his response so bashful? Like it was
full
strong.
Of vitriol?
Yeah, it was. He came out.
Yeah,
it was very passionate.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. So
it was Jarvis Critton.
But yeah, so that's where I am on that, man. You got anything to add before we take the last? Appreciate you, Edward. The last set of calls on this?
No. I got it.
All right, let's do it. All right, y'all know the number, man. Let's give me your thoughts on Channing Frye's lies. Because I couldn't take it. It really upset me as soon as I heard it. I was like, man, this dude must be crazy out here, man. Just making stuff up.
That dude must be bugging.
That's not going to go. That ain't going to go.
Not going to be able to do it.
Not at all. What up, Laker Nation?
Man, I was trying to take the topic off. I wanted to enjoy the topic. But, man, y'all got me calling in on this one, too.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm talking about all this Kobe slander in the chat.
Who's slandering Kobe?
Yeah, you know damn well you know I am about anything Lakers. If you're gonna bring up Lakers, you got the truth.
I don't always.
Well, are you in the chat?
Yeah, he said the chat, not us.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, huh?
Talking about Kobe cheating the fans by not shooting the ball and all this. Man, they need to get that crybaby shit out of here. First off, if you're gonna bring up Kobe, bring up the fact.
Right.
Okay. We split games 1 and 2 of that series with Detroit. Here's slander. Shut up and listen. We split games 1 and 2. We got our ass whooped in game 3. Gary Payton.
Are you talking about the 04 finals? Okay.
Karl Malone. Shaq. Well, no, Shaq was defending Kobe. Let me get him the name out of there. And a few others on the roster were blaming Kobe, saying if he changed if he didn't shoot as much as he's doing, we'll have a better shot in this series.
I remember that. Okay. Yeah. He had a tough time with Tayshaun Prince.
Game,
right.
Did not take a shot in that whole first half.
Well, I wasn't talking about that one, Laker Nation. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I was talking
about the Suns. Like that. The chat.
Okay. I got you.
He's bringing the chat is bringing that up with asinine, without factual evidence, it's speaking irrational crap. So he went the whole first half and didn't pass the ball to prove a point. And they still got their ass whooped. So they went into halftime and they reconciled with Kobe. They said, look, our bad, man. Just go out there, just be you. And he went out there the rest of the series and played his normal self. That's because that's why I asked that person, does he hoop? Because if you on my team and you question if you coming at me on some crybaby shit, either one or two things is gonna happen. We either gonna go nose. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit back and let y'all I know who I am. Y'all came to play with me. But if y'all want to y'all want to act like y'all know what to do, while we getting out, go on. So that was with that. So
I got you.
I'm not gonna speak any more of that because it just sounds like this person just like Kobe must have stole his wife or something.
Damn.
Because you sound upset about it.
Right? That's
But
all right, Channing Frye.
Going back to Channing Frye's comment. Who started this whole comparison? First off, they've been comparing eras since Magic and Bird and them were playing. It's always been that way. It's just our generation knew how to handle it without getting in their feelings.
Right.
We always Bird, Jordan, all them guys, when they were getting compared to Wilt and Oscar Robinson and all them, they always like, no, we respect them.
Right.
You know, they paved the way for us. They able to do what we do and acknowledge what they had to go through. Because they said we didn't have to go through racism and all that stuff that they had to go through.
Yep.
They went through that so we can have what we have. And so what we're going to do is do what we do, pay it forward for the next generation.
Right.
Is what they did. But who started this? But who started it being the way it is now?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Good question.
Because you hear some people say like the older generation started by hating on the young cats, and then
it didn't start there.
And then you see people like myself. I believe that it started with the younger generation because they had to. I've been saying it. What they had to do was downplay the previous generations to try and show how good they are because their work doesn't stand on its own. That's my thought. But
it didn't start there either.
All right. So where are you with that? Where did it start?
It started with this bullshit GOAT debate.
Okay, I can see that.
It started there.
So it's us, is the media.
That's when the older guys, they're like, hold the fuck up. No, MJ's the GOAT because of this, and this. And then they started shitting on LeBron. They were like, LeBron ain't never did this, and this. And then the younger generation who defend their guy started hitting on the older generation. Then the media took it to a whole different level.
Right.
And then it just went out of control from there. Then we started comparing teams. Then it went from players to teams to like, we done with the 90s. And the 90s, like, we done with the it got crazy. So he's right at that point that is messing up the game. but he has to also acknowledge like where it started. It started with this made up GOAT debate. Because it never was a GOAT. Well, it started with them comparing Kobe to Jordan.
Right.
But remember, it never got out of control like it is now. And it just got berserk. Got you. But and the last thing I'm gonna say is about that gun thing with Gil. They brought it because Javaris Crittenton, remember, he used to be a Laker. And while he was playing with the Lakers, he wanted to be a gangster too.
Okay.
So he started going out into the streets and bringing the streets into the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
So we let him go because of that.
Got you.
And he brought that same energy to Washington. And they had like a little, and Gil spoke on this a while back, they had like a little bet or something. And Javaris lost.
Yeah.
And so Javaris kind of like threatened. He was like, man, you come at me again, I'm going to pop you. So Gil brought his strap into the locker room. And then that's how that happened. But but the only part that you heard was Gil pulled out the gun on him.
Right.
Damn. Oh.
So
well, there you go.
So that's how it is. They had a little thing going. Javaris lost. He didn't want to pay up. He threatened Gil's life. Gil said, okay. He brought his strap there. And then that's how that happened.
No doubt.
Dog, man, we appreciate it.
But I'm gonna get off. I just had to say what I had to say. And you sound a little bit better now if you got through that Jayson Tatum topic.
Yeah.
But you,
we're good, man. We got him on board.
Yeah, man, but you gotta stop with all this down energy, man. You're the host, man.
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I went Brucey on this one, man. Lighten the fuck up. You can't be. You gotta, man. I don't know what you gotta do to get chipper for you making your next show, but you gotta be up there, man. You can't be sitting up here like, yeah, man. This. I can't believe he said this, man. I'm just gonna roll the tape. Talk like that, bro.
Nah, man, that's a real. I got him though. We got him on board, man. But we're gonna go ahead and let you go. We're gonna go get ready to wrap this thing up, bro.
I knew Transformers gonna hang up on me.
You already hit the time limit. I gave you an extra minute, so you should love me for it.
But,
more than that.
Appreciate y'all.
No doubt,
all right, bro.
Yeah. All right, Bruce. Last call of the night, man. Last call. Give us a call, Bruce, and then we'll go ahead and put a bow on this. Damn, man, a brother can't just be chill sometimes. Just relaxing.
But tonight it was just too chill. It was a little too chill. It was like, damn, is he sleepy?
Nah, it was good, man. Just sometimes I just be,
Man, I'm just like, yeah, man, yeah. So yeah.
I mean,
if you go back and look at the video at the beginning, you're more like
always look
very
at
like
I look at it every time, man.
I'm like, hey man, what's up, bro? You good?
I was good, man. I'm just
so when they started saying something about it, I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one.
I'm just saying sometimes I'm gonna just chill, man.
That's real.
What up, Bruce?
What's up, stupid?
What's going on, dummy?
What's up, man?
Hey, I agree with everything Shannon Tatum.
I knew you would.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He hit it on the butt. There's no more need to be said. He hit it right on the butt.
Mm-hmm. I knew you would agree with that nonsense, man.
Yeah, I hear you in there floating LeBron name and coming out. Yeah, I heard you.
Hey, man, tell how it is, man.
Like I said, he's the alpha and the omega. And
that's fine. But when you're the leader, you're responsible for the things your subordinates do, whether directly or indirectly.
Yeah. Well, I actually heard in your conversation with Mr. Laker Nation, I heard you blame LeBron for what's going on now. You keep blaming LeBron, boy. But anyway, It's ridiculous, Brucey. You need to stop the bullshit, bro. So you're a finger pointer, Brucey?
Hey man, you know it is what it is, man.
Yeah, you love you love blaming. I'm the alpha and the omega, the king of all.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You never seen nothing like him ever. But Chan, yeah, but he was hitting on the button like keep comparing this school to that school. And the old heads don't be hating on the new school don't be hating on the old school. Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay,
no.
All right. So you ain't see it when Anthony Edwards said that foolishness, huh? You ain't see that, huh?
Not everybody. Come on, man, stop that.
You just finished saying the new school don't hate on the old school, and we got a prime example of the stupidest statement ever.
How you gonna hate on somebody else's opinion, yo?
Okay, listen, no. We gonna put a stop to this right now. Just because something's your opinion does not mean it cannot be wrong. There've been a lot of wrong opinions out there in the world. All right, just because I'm sure there's somebody whose opinion is 1 + 1 is 5. That doesn't mean it's right.
Horrible ass opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad
come out with
opinions out there.
triplets. 1 + 1.
No, there's no 1 + 1 is 5. No.
Okay.
No, it's no.
Oh, right.
Roger that.
No, that's absurd.
Roger.
Truthfully, I think the new school will dominate the old school.
I know you believe that, but that doesn't make it true.
It is true, yes. Yeah, he hit on the button. You talk about he was hot. How he like he in his feelings and he. Come on, now. It's the how he in his feelings because he expressed how he feel how the NBA going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that man is definitely in his feelings.
Thank you, Transformer.
That man was definitely in his feelings.
Yeah.
He all in his feelings because he expressed. We do this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday morning. We express how we feel about stuff.
But here's the deal, though, right? But one thing about
because he said it, because he said it, he saw it, because Stephen A. and Shan, everybody do it every day. Dan Orlowski, they had their opinions about sport topics.
No doubt. So here's the difference, right? I'm gonna use myself as an example, right? I get on the show and I give opinions all the time, right? You sipping tea, man? You always sipping tea, man. I get on the show and I give my sports opinions all the time, right? But what do I do though? What do? I back my opinions in research and fact. I don't just come out here and say, well, that's my opinion. No. I do the research and I back it up in fact, right? Now, I'm not going to say I can never be wrong. Obviously, only God could be right all the time, no doubt. But I do my best to back up my opinion in fact. So there's a lot of people who don't even feel the need to do that. They just, well, that's just how I feel. That's just what I think. Well, that's just stupid, plain and simple. And this clown, I'm not going to say he was stupid, but the stuff he was saying was stupid. So there you have it. It's like everything. Yeah, because everything in life has most things in life have standards, right? Think about this. If you're an artist, you still get compared to the great artists who lived hundreds of years ago. What's the difference?
The ones that paint the 16th chapter. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Okay, Bruce, the great philosopher. Just because you're the great philosopher, Brucey, just because you don't like what he said, his opinion, don't mean that you're right.
That's correct. It doesn't. But I am on this.
You come up with assumptions, opinions, and theories all goddamn time, Bruce.
Mm-hmm. But I always put information behind them. Do I not? I don't just say stuff.
30 seconds. Wrap it up.
Chandler Fry got CashApp. He played in the league.
He did play in the league, but there's a lot of people who played pro that say dumb stuff. But we can get back to that though. But I definitely appreciate the call, man. We gotta run, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show here.
Thank you, soldier.
All right, brother. Have a great night, man. Thank you for calling. Appreciate you. All right, fam. All right, y'all. Another great show, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who was here. If you haven't already, you know what time it is. Hit that like and subscribe on the way out. I appreciate y'all. We will be boys tonight, Wednesday.
Yeah,
so
Friday,
we'll
Saturday.
Sunday. Yeah, God willing, we'll be back Sunday morning. If anything happens between now and then, maybe we will hop on and do maybe we will do another live.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Not gonna be able to do
it. My bad, y'all.
Is that man? Maybe we can hop on. Whoa,
pause.
Hop on what, sir?
No, but if something else happens, then maybe we'll do another show, whether it's live or recorded. And I'm still working on the members only content. Something that's kind of holding me up a little bit, but I'm gonna get it for y'all. I'm trying to. I got a couple things that I'm trying to work on, but again, really appreciate y'all. Got about 10 seconds left to the exact 3-hour mark, so we're gonna get out of here on that. Yeah.
5, 4,
there we
3,
go.
2, 1. And
y'all have a great night. We out. Peace.